All right, what's good? What's good? We here. What's good? I started the live 2 minutes earlier. I said, why not? But listen, man, we're talking about why the Bible is the most masculine book ever created, the most realist book ever created. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that's going on right now was already wrote in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these succubus, thocubus, incubus spirits. You know what I'm saying? These, when I say succubus, I got this from the Bible. You know what I'm saying? That's actually a woman that is going to she's looking to destroy everything. She's looking to steal a man's seed and to just take the energy. She's pretty much an energy vampire. But I got a few verses here, guys. You know what I'm saying? So who opened the chat? We got my boy Son of Thors. What's good, bro? What's good, Brody? What's good? What's good? Wait for some more people to get in here. I went live like 2 other times, but YouTube not sending out the notice. We all know why. They're trying to shout out ban your boy, but it's all good. The message is still here, bro. The message is still here. Hopefully y'all can hear me good. Mic is on. Mic is working. Last time it wasn't. All right. Should be able to see chat on screen too. But what's good? Who's up in the chat, bro? Audio sounds good. Bet. Okay, so look. Do y'all want to get into it, or do y'all want to wait? I'm saying we can wait for some more people to get up in here. I don't want people to miss out. I'm gonna wait for till at least maybe about 10 people get up in here. Like I'm saying, I'm ready, bro. I'll probably do an 8-hour stream tonight. But what's good, Son of Thors, bro? What you been up to, man? How was your day, bro? Those are some of this stuff. Pull up in the chat, bro. All right, so look, man. We'll go ahead and get into it. And as people come in, what I'm saying, we'll just give them a home from work, just trying to stay cool in this heat. Yeah, bro, it's hot outside, bro. Cali, bro, it's insane. Luckily, my AC and stuff works, because a lot of people are losing their AC, bro. So, yeah, this is insane, bro. But listen, man, the Bible is one of the most RP. How's your life, bro? You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, bro, I got like a week off of work, so I'm on vacay, bro. So all these days, bro. I'm saying I'm gonna be live streaming every day, bro. Late night streams, bro. What's good, Will? My brother Will in the building, bro. We should have some more people coming through. I DM'd a lot of the brothers on Instagram, bro. So hopefully they're still up. They might be asleep. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. We got 4 people in here. Let's get it. All right, so RP Bible verses, bro. You know what I'm saying? I found this website. I think I was on the RP Reddit page, or RP Christians or something like that. And man, I literally read. I spent like an hour reading through this stuff, bro. Through these verses, man, and it's powerful, man, because a lot of people don't know. Like, I know some people don't believe in like the Bible, or don't believe in God, bro. But there's a lot of things that you can take away from the Bible, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I had to make this live, because a lot of men don't know about the Bible. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men don't know about God and stuff like that, or a woman. And a lot of stuff that's in the Bible is something to follow, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because people are lost and confused, and what I'm saying, they're controlled by their lust, and they're a slave to their own emotions and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. So the first verse, man: do not love the world or anything in the world. If anyone loves the world of the Father is not in them. You know what I'm saying? So everything in this world it's fake, bro. We live in the Matrix. We already know. Like, we got the blue pill and we got the red pill. So if you decide to take the blue pill, you are going to see what this world wants you to see. You're going to see worldly things. You're not going to think outside the box. You're going to be a bot. You're going to be a simp, pretty much, you know? And if you take the RP, if you take the red pill, then you take everything for what it is. You see everything for what it is. You know what I'm saying? You see women for how they are. You see relationships for how they are. You see the church for what it is. You see your parents for what it is. Everything in this world, education system, college, you know what I'm saying? The workplace, you know, the rat race and stuff like that, the corporate ladder. You see everything for what it is. What's good, my boy Jackson? That's my cousin right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't be trolling up in the chat, bro. We'll get banned. So mark this, there will be terrible times in the last days. People will be lovers of themselves. You know what I'm saying? We see that a lot with, you know what I'm saying, especially women of today, like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. These are women that literally are narcissistic. The Kardashians, Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner. You see a lot of Doja Cat. A lot of these women are very narcissistic. They love themselves more than anything, and they're very selfish. You know what I'm saying? Lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, without love, unforgiving. That pretty much describes a lot of succubus, succubus spirits, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not lovers of good, treacherous, rash, and conceited, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people love the flesh. A lot of people love simping. A lot of people love lust and having sex and stuff like that. Being promiscuous. So those are some examples right there. So that one's 2 Timothy and 3rd. Let's see. I want to get to the ones that I really like this year. Therefore, I want them in. Yeah. Oh, this is a good one right here. Therefore, I want the men everywhere to pray, lifting up holy hands without anger or disputing. I also want the women to dress modestly, with decency and property, adorning themselves not with elaborate hairstyles or gold or pearls or expensive clothes, but with good deeds, appropriate for women who profess to worship God. Bro, if you go on Instagram right now, if you go on the explore page, all you're gonna see is woman, literally a bunch of women, not every woman. You're gonna see like pretty much, you know, Instagram models, influencers, OnlyFans models. You're gonna see them not dressing decent. You're gonna see them half naked. You're gonna see them showing off every flesh and bone on their body. You know what I'm saying? So those are the women that you want to stay away from, steer clear away from. You know, they might be good for a fun time, but they're not good for a long time. You feel me? All right. So those are the women that you want to stay away from. Those might be succubus spirits. And I'm telling you right now, it's a 99.9% chance she's a succubus. Okay. If the world hates you, keep in mind that it hated me first. So listen, fellas. Haha, modesty. What's that? Exactly, son of Thors. Exactly, bro. So if the world hates you, keep in mind that it hated me first. You know what I'm saying? So look, I take this, how I feel about this verse right here, guys, is that, you know, they're really, YouTube does not like what I'm saying. Okay. There's a reason for that, because I speak the truth. I speak my mind. I'm a free thinking masculine black man. So I'm already a target. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're not sending out my notifications. That's why my videos are getting low views. They're not getting pushed no more in the recommended and stuff like that. Like, bro, I'm telling you right now, the world does not want you to speak the truth. The world does not want you to be a free thinker. That's just the main thing, is being a free thinker. Okay? Will Tyler said, I'll tell you something. When I was younger, I rejected God, but as I got older, I have changed my tune and began to believe that something exists beyond more than flesh. Exactly, bro. Like, bro, if you look at everything in the world, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not persuading anybody to believe in God. Like, you can believe in whatever you want to believe in. You know, I respect it, right? But if you see everything in this world, bro, like technology, you see the mountains, you see the sun, nature, animals, insects, you know what I'm saying? Anything, bro. Like, somebody had to make that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't just pop out of, you know, people like, oh, the Big Bang and you know, okay. Like, let's just be real, bro. There's a higher being. There's somebody higher than just us. It's not just us. It's not just scientists. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that scientists are wrong, but Like, come on, bro. It's human. Like, we only can think, you know what I'm saying? We only can think that much. We only can think that far, bro. But anyway, man. What's up, expansion? Definitely feels like a test. Yes, bro. Like, this world is like, bro, we live in a matrix. This world is not real. You know what I'm saying? This is simulated. Everything is man-made. The mic that I'm talking to, man-made. The computer, my webcam that I'm recording with. You know what I'm saying? Everything is man-made. You know what I'm saying? Now, for the matters you wrote about, it's good for a man not to have sexual relations with a woman, but since sexual immortality is occurring, each man should have sexual relations with his own wife and each woman with her husband. Now, the problem with this, fellas, is that marriage is not a sacred thing anymore. A lot of people are getting married and they don't take marriage serious. That's why we have the divorce rate as high as it is. We have feminism that is poisoning our women and stuff like this. So that's making marriage not be a good thing for a man, especially, you know, in 2021, where you can get married and lose half of your assets to somebody that's just been that's only been in a relationship with you for like a year or two, and they can just take half of your stuff. So getting married isn't a good idea no more, bro. So like we're already running away from the Bible. Like we're going the complete opposite way of what the Bible has said, and that, you see it happening, bro. You see it happening to this day. You know what I'm saying? You know, women don't respect their husbands like that, especially these new modern day marriages. Oh my God, they're terrible, bro. They're terrible. If you don't have good morals, you don't have good values, bro, you don't have good belief system, good luck to you, bro. Good luck. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Romans 12:2. Fellas, that's the biggest one right here. Do not conform to the pattern of this world. That means stop believing everything that you see on the news. Stop believing everything that a man says. Think for yourself. Be a free thinker. Do your own research. You know what I'm saying? Because this world has their own agendas. The government has their own agendas. The media has their own agendas. Social media has their own agendas. Even YouTube has their own agendas. They're going to promote what they want to promote, and they're going to shadow ban what they think that we can't have that on our platform. You know what I'm saying? They don't want me saying this, guys, but I'm going to say it. I'm going to speak my mind. Okay? Because of this, God gave them over to shameful lust. Even their women exchanged natural sexual relations for unnatural ones. You see that a lot in our society nowadays too. A woman, look. Check this out, chat. I'm an atheist, but I support you about supporting men. I appreciate that, bro. That's all it's about, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because even an atheist, you can still you can still learn something from the Bible. Even someone that's a non-believer, you can still take principles. You can still take these verses and apply it to your real life. It's all a mindset, bro. You don't have to necessarily believe in God, bro, but just take it's very masculine, bro. Like, this is something that you should just keep in mind, bro. You know, be open-minded. Let's see. A woman should learn in quietness and full submission. I do not permit a woman to teach or to assume authority over a man. That's the biggest problem nowadays. You have women trying to lead men in relationships. You have women trying to be men. That is backwards. We live in a backwards society. That's why things don't work out. That's why relationships don't work out for the most part, is because women are leading the man in a relationship when the man is supposed to be leading the woman in a relationship, and she's supposed to be following and being submissive. And they wonder why the divorce rate is so high. They wonder why the relationship isn't working out. They wonder why they go from guy to guy to guy in monkey branch. They wonder why. It's because they don't have the right principles. They don't have the right mindset within going into the relationship, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. Most of these women they don't want to be submissive. They want to be a man. For Adam was formed first, then Eve, and Adam was not the one deceived. It was the woman who was deceived and became a sinner. Listen, let's not get it wrong here. Like, let's keep it a buck here, guys. Eve ate the apple. She ate the apple first, bro. She sinned first. You know what that means? She was the first sinner. A woman was the first sinner in this life. Could Adam have stopped her? Yes and no. You see, this is the thing. no matter how masculine you are, no matter if you tell a woman not to do something or to do something, she's going to do whatever she wants to do. So I think regardless, she would have done it. Okay? So it just goes to show you, man, that these women are not angels. Eve was the first one to ever sin in this world. My brother Moments in the chat. What's good, my boy? My brother Moments, man, you doing great things, bro. You know what I'm saying? I try to catch your compilations, bro, but you, hey, man, keep it up, bro. You already know, man. You already know I'm grinding, bro. You know, YouTube hating, bro, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep on doing my thing because I know I'm doing the right thing, bro. Yo, yes, sir. What's good, bro? Moments, bro. You gotta hop on the live stream, bro. Know what I'm saying? We gotta get that collab going whenever you free, bro. Join the Discord, bro. I got you. Know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get some of my IRL homies in here too. So here we go. Anyone who loves their life will lose it, while anyone who hates their life in this world will keep it for eternal life. Dang. Hey, that's relatable right there, bro. You adulterous people, don't try to know that friendship with the world means enmity against God. Therefore, anyone who chooses to be a friend of the world becomes an enemy of God. Facts. There are kind who worm their way into homes and gain control over gullible women who are loaded down with sins and are swayed by all kinds of evil desires, always learning but never able to come with knowledge of truth. Oh my goodness, fellas, that literally describes a lot of women in society. They are literally controlled by their lust. They are controlled by their emotions. They have no control of their emotions. They make the dumbest, irrational decisions ever. You know what I'm saying? They do stupid stuff, and then it's like, well, where are all the good men at 30 years later after I hit the wall? Like, bro, you cannot make this up. It's in the Bible. Look, who are loaded down with sins and are swayed by all kinds of evil desires, aka being with Rodney, being with Chad, not choosing the right man. You know what I'm saying? Being promiscuous, being a succubus spirit. You know what I'm saying? Always learning, but never able to come to a knowledge of truth. That goes to show you there's a lot of women that are educated, especially black women. Just because you are educated, it goes for man or woman, does not mean that you're a smart person. It means that you were able to recognize and remember information for a short period of time. Go take a test and take it and pass it. That does not mean that you are capable of making rational, logical decisions, because most of these women have bachelor's degrees. They have PhDs, they have associate's degrees, they have master's degrees, but they still make stupid decisions. This is insane, bro. Definitely still on the to-do list. Yes, sir. Adam should have gone his own way. Hey, that's a fact, bro. If after he seen that, he said, dang, it's over. After he seen Eve try to eat the apple, he was like, bro, no, I'm done. Eve had sinned because she was led by her emotions. Exactly. My brother Rhombus in the building, bro. What's good, my brother? I walk in on fire. Yes, sir. I'm on fire. Up in here, I'm on fire. So listen, man, we going in, bro. So we're reading 2 Timothy 3:1. Just as Janice and Jambres opposed Moses, so also these teachers oppose the truth. They are men of depraved minds who are, as far as the faith is concerned, rejected, but they will not get very far, because as in case those men, their folly will be clear to anyone. That's a fact. Okay, let's see. Such teaching come through hypocritical lies. This is a big one right here. Now, most people won't agree with this, but it's in the Bible, bro. I'm sorry. Listen, women should remain silent in churches. Okay, so when a woman remains silent in a church, that pretty much means that she cannot be a pastor, which pretty much means she cannot be a leader. Women are not meant to lead. It's in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You cannot refute with this, bro. Like, if you're a believer, you cannot refute with this, bro. It just goes to show you, like, even in the Bible, like, even if you don't believe in the Bible, you don't believe in God, when you see women lead, does it ever lead to anything good? Is there any matriarchy that has survived over 100 years? I believe what a matriarchy is pretty much a society that's strictly ran by women, if I'm not mistaken. Can anybody in the chat tell me, is there a matriarchy that has survived 100 years? Because I don't believe so. They are not allowed to speak, but must be in submission as the law says. Now, if look, me saying this right now They're going to say, I'm sexist, I'm misogynistic. But it's in the Bible. Listen, even most women that are Christians or they believe in the Bible or they believe in God, they don't believe in this part. They just skip over this part. They just skip the page and act like they didn't see it. I'm sorry. It's in text, bro. Okay, so if they want to inquire about something, they should ask their own husbands at home, for it is disgraceful for a woman to speak in church. Flee from youthful lust, but pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace with all those who call on the Lord out of pure heart. Now listen, I dissect that. That just pretty much says go your own way, believe in yourself, have faith in God, have faith in yourself. But she who gives herself to pleasures is dead while she lives. You know what I'm saying? That means that she's a succubus spirit. If she's just strictly being controlled by her emotions and she's just willy-nilly just giving her body away to a bunch of men, that's not somebody you want to be with. Even when you sleep with a woman like that, you have intercourse, you're going to have that bad spirit on you. There's this thing called soul ties, fellas. Soul ties are actually a real thing, okay? Soul ties, every time you have intercourse with somebody, you leave a part of yourself with them. So once you have intercourse with that promiscuous woman, you take a part of herself with you. And you might take that bad energy, that bad vibration with you. You don't want that, fellas. No. Some of y'all, I want to get it in, you know what I'm saying? Get some buns and stuff like that. I feel it. It's all good. But you have to watch who you do it with. Follow the higher power. Do not give into temptations of the snake. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? We're not perfect. A lot of times, especially men, we definitely do give into our temptations because there's a lot of temptations around nowadays. You got Instagram, you got Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Every time you go on Instagram, you hit the explore page, you've seen all kinds of succubus activities. You seeing Kim Kardashian with her booty out, showing all kinds of skin. I know it's tough. That's why I'm not on social media. There's nothing good on there, bro. Unless I just unfollow, literally, I'ma unfollow everybody and just have just a bunch of motivational positive stuff. That's the only good way, bro. Wives, submit yourself to your husbands as is fitting in the Lord. Most of these women do not want to submit to their husbands, nor boyfriend, or any man. You hate to see it, bro. Let's see. Okay. A man ought not to cover his head, since he is the image of glory of God. But woman is the glory of a man. For man did not come from woman, but woman from man. Neither was a man created for woman, but woman for man. It is for a reason that a woman ought to have authority over her own head, because the angel is nevertheless in the Lord's woman. The Lord woman is not independent of man. You see, woman is not independent of man, which means the woman is not will ever in this whole entire existence of this world or planet or earth, whatever you want to call it, solar system, a woman will never truly be independent. But most of these women say, oh, I'm independent. No. You see, men, we created this society. That's why we call it a man's world. That's why we call everything in this world that's man-made. Because most men created everything that we have in this world. You know what I'm saying? My brother George in the building. What's good, bro? God is like a dragon. He has faith, love, and acceptance for his followers, and rage, wrath, and hellfire for his enemies. Facts, bro. Facts. YouTube deleting my comments on live stream. What are you saying? That's insane, bro. Anyway, bro, I'm going in, bro. Fire emojis in the chat, bro. Prayer hands in the chat, bro. Let's get it, man. So, let's see. Nevertheless, in the Lord, woman is okay. There we go. For a woman came from man, so also a man is born of woman. Okay, they just repeated the same thing. Judge for yourself. It is proper for a woman to pray to God with her head uncovered. Does not the very nature of things teach you that if a man has long hair, it is a disgrace to him, but that a woman has long hair, it is her glory? And this is the thing, guys. This is the thing that a lot of women don't understand. Your femininity, if you're a woman watching this, or if you're a woman going to you're rewatching the live stream, right? Your femininity lies in your hair. You know that, right? The longer your hair is, usually the more feminine you are. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of men, we love a woman with long hair. So when you cut your hair, that's why you kind of look like a dude. You know what I'm saying? You kind of look like like an intersexual. You know what I'm saying? And we don't want you to look like an intersexual unless that's what you are. Unless you are intersexual. But the thing is, this is the thing, fellas. Once they cut their hair, you know what I'm saying? There goes your femininity. Say goodbye. For the most part, you might be perceived as a woman, but like men, I don't know if it's just me. Like, y'all let me know in the chat. I like a woman to have long hair, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the chat. I personally don't like short hair, to be honest with you, bro. Mortals born of a woman are few days and full of trouble. They spring up like flowers, wither away like fleeting shadows. They do not endure. Do you fix your eye on them? Will you bring them before for judgment? Who can bring what is pure from impure? No one. Let me see real quick. Okay, let's see. Woo! This is a good one right here. This is a good one right here. My brother Anthony Hanks.
Anthony Hanks donated $5 through Super Chat.
My brother Anthony Hanks with a $5 Super Chat, bro. Let's go, man. Shout out to my brother, man. Listen, man. Thank you for tuning in, bro. Thank you for your support, bro. You're always showing love, bro. I appreciate it, man. Know what I'm saying? One of the top mods, bro. Hopefully my brother Wolfsong. I think Wolfsong probably asleep. But look, we about to get into this one very quick. So, my son, pay attention to my wisdom. Turn your ear to my words of insight that you may maintain discretion and your lips may preserve knowledge. For the lips of the adulterous woman drip honey and her speech is smoother than oil. But in the end, she is bitter as a gall, sharp as a double-edged sword. Fellas, like I told you, these succubus, incubus, demon-seeded women, bro, they are here to destroy. They are here to please themselves and please others, but they're mainly here to steal your seed. And your seed has a lot of energy. Your seed is a life form. That's why I believe semen retention is very important, and being disciplined, you know what I'm saying? Having discipline within yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's very important because these women, man, I'm telling you, bro, some of these women are out to get you. I hate to say it like that, but some of these women will stab you in the back. That's what he said. As sharp as a double-edged sword. Listen, bro. The only person you should ever put trust in is God, if you believe in him. Know what I'm saying? Some of us can't even trust ourselves. So why would you trust a woman? Why? Why would you do that? You gotta trust the man upstairs, bro. That's the only person, that's the only being that is going to have your back no matter what. Because these women, bro, I'm telling you right now, bro, that's not what you want, bro. I'm sorry, like as much as I want to trust a woman, bro, like I can't. I cannot. I can't trust anybody, bro. You can't trust anybody in this world. It's not just women, you can't trust anybody. No. Her feet go down to death. Her steps lead straight to the grave. She gives no thought to the way of life. Her paths wander aimlessly, but she does not know it. No, now then, my sons, listen to me. Do not turn aside from what I say. Keep to the path far from her. Stay away from the succubus. Far from her. Do not go near the door of her house. Okay, so she said, you know, I'm trying to come through, you know what I'm saying? And, you know that she's not good for you. You know she's a succubus spirit. You know that she's toxic. You know that she's mentally abusive towards you. You know she's not good for you. You need to run. Keep a path far from her. Run. Like the scary movie thing. Run. Like that clip. You know what I'm saying? Lest you lose your honor to others and your dignity to one who is cruel. Lest strangers feast on your wealth and your toil enrich the house of another. At the end of your life, you will groan when your flesh and body are spent. You will say, how I hated discipline. Listen, you have to be disciplined. Look, how I hated discipline. How my heart spurned correction. I would not obey my teachers or turn my ear to my instructors. I was soon in serious trouble in symbol of God's people. Drink water from your own cistern, running water from your own well. Should your springs overflow in streets and your streams of water in public squares, let them be yours alone, never to be shared with strangers. May your fountain be blessed, and may you rejoice in the wife of your youth. Bro, this is a bunch of facts right here, bro. This is a bunch of facts. Appreciate that. You're on point today, Chris. Props. Appreciate that expansion. I don't dig short hair. Having long hair is pretty feminine. Prefer long hair, but short hair can look good depending on the style. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Hey, can y'all see chat on screen? Is it there? Good man, just having a good vacation with my dad. All right, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Have fun, Tyler. Enjoy the stream, bro. All right, so wisdom will save you away also from the adulterous woman. This is wisdom. So if you're in the live, listen to me right now. You are gaining wisdom. You are gaining knowledge. You are learning what to stay away from. You are learning what is good for you, what is bad for you, okay? From the wayward woman with her seductive words. Listen, a lot of these women are seductive. A lot of these women will try to play with your emotions. A lot of these women will say things to you to make you feel good. They will boost your ego, okay? Because as men, we have egos. You know what I'm saying? That's just natural. Every man has an ego, okay? So do not let her stroke your ego, okay? So who has left the partner of her youth and ignored the covenant she made before God? Surely her house leads down to death and her path to the spirit of the dead. That's a succubus, bro. That's a succubus right there, bro. Okay? None who go to her return of attain of the paths of life. Now, fellas, y'all let me know what y'all think about that, bro. Like, what's up, bro? Cause like I'm on fire right now, bro. I'm literally on fire. Can y'all see the chat? Let me see. I don't think I've seen it pop up once. Hold on. Y'all see chat on screen? Let me see. I see you. Well, I know you see me, Tyler. Let me see. I'm gonna change it again. I don't know what's going on. Thought you guys would see it. Hold on. Oh shoot. Guess not. Hold on. I had the old chat popped up. Let me see. But yeah, man, I'm on fire right now, bro. I'm spitting, bro. I'm preaching right now. All right, there we go. My fault, guys. All right. Back into it, bro. All right. My son, keep your father's command and do not forsake your mother's teaching. Bind them always on your heart. Fasten them around your neck. Listen, your parents they have a lot of wisdom. They've been living longer for the most part now. When it comes to like dating advice, that's advice I probably wouldn't take, because back in their day, their dating was different. That's back when women were actually submissive. That's back when having a relationship and being in a marriage was actually a pretty good thing. That was pretty helpful and productive towards a man and a woman. Nowadays, I would not take a relationship advice from your parents, unfortunately. Excuse me. Let's see. Anyway, so that's that. My son, keep my words and store up my commands within you. Keep my commands and you will live. Guard my teaching as the apple of your eye. Now, let me say this, guys. The people have been trying to say that, even believers, even Christians, people that are religious and believe in God, they've been trying to say the Bible is sexist for years. I've seen TikToks, people saying the Bible is sexist. Women can't speak in church. Women can't be leaders. Like, bro, people don't even want to follow their own religion no more. Like, they're not even following the rules. Not following the guidelines, the values, the morals. They're saying the Bible is sexist. Even the Bible is trying, like, even people are trying to cancel the Bible. Like the oldest text, like one of the most oldest texts ever created. They're trying to cancel the Bible. Just like they're trying to cancel me and cancel a bunch of other content creators like Fresh and Fit. You know what I'm saying? Steph is Cold. All these other guys. Taylor the Fiend. All these guys that I'm naming. There's Unchronic. All of those guys. Everybody that makes videos exposing the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's real life, bro. That's real life. They even try to do it with the Bible. It just goes to show you history repeats itself. And what everything that was said and written in the Bible is happening right now. So if that doesn't make you a believer, hey, that's on you, bro. That's on you. Okay? Know what I'm saying? I'm not persuading you to believe what I believe in. I'm just trying to show you the facts. I'm just trying to show you what's here, bro. That's all I'm doing, bro. Let me see. Let me pop up a chat real quick. What's good, Lil King 4? Hey, if you're new to the channel, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button, my brother. Beware the Jezebel spirit. My grandparents are over 90, believe in God and still going strong. That's what I'm saying, bro. Believe in God, it gives you a foundation, because a lot of people don't have a foundation. Even if you don't believe in God, some people just don't have foundation in his morals and traditions and values and stuff that they would not do, and standards for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Folly is an unruly woman. She is simple and knows nothing. Let me reread that again. Folly is an unruly woman. Unruly means pretty much nothing rules her. She is a slave to everything. Okay? She just goes wherever her emotion goes. Whatever she feels, that's just how she feels. You know, there's nothing stopping it. If she's sad, she's sad. She's not going to try to get unsad. She's not going to try to better herself and work on herself spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Okay? She sits at the door of her house on a seat at the highest point of the city, calling out to those who pass by, who go straight on their way. Let all who are simple come to my house. To those who have no sense, she says, stolen water is sweet. Food eaten in her secret is delicious. Food eaten in her secret is delicious. Sneaky leaks, bro. Sneaky leaks. These women cheating, men cheating. It goes to show you, okay? That's just an example. But little do they know that the dead are there, that her guests are deep in the realm of the dead. This is look, it repeats the same thing in the Bible over and over. This is when they know they're trying to warn you. My son, give me your heart. Let your eyes delight in my ways. That means do not be controlled by lust. Do not be controlled from what you see. Do not let her looks fool you. Because just because she looks good doesn't mean she's good for you. Just because she might make you feel good doesn't mean she is good for you. Okay? That just goes to show you. Do not be controlled by your lust. Have discipline. Because the undisciplined man will be ruled by his emotions. Okay? Because if you're not disciplined, you would just go for anything, bro. Anything. You would just be controlled by lust 24/7. And you don't want to do that. Hold on one second. That was my mom's. Here we go. Shout out to the 9 in the stream, man. Appreciate y'all. Okay. Like a bandit, she lies in wait and multiplies an unfaithful among men. That means that she's preying on the men. That means she wants you to not be educated. She wants you to not know her true intentions. She wants you to think all women are angels and a woman can never do you wrong, or anybody in this world can do you wrong. That's what she wants you to know. That's what she wants you to think. Sorry. Better to live on a corner of the roof than share a house with a quarrelsome wife. If y'all don't know what the definition of quarrelsome is, we'll look it up right now. Know what I'm saying? We preaching right now. We preaching. Quarrelsome means given to characterized by quarreling. So pretty much a quarrelsome means a moody woman, a terrible woman to be with, a succubus. Okay? This is the way of an adulterous woman. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, I've done nothing wrong. Guys, that is the realest RP verse ever. This is the way of an adulterous woman. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, I've done nothing wrong. It's already shown you that some women will not be accountable for their actions. I've done nothing wrong. I wipe my hands clean. I've done nothing wrong. I cheated on him. I've done nothing wrong. My emotions led me to cheat on him. Or he wasn't there enough. Or he didn't show me enough affection. I've done nothing wrong. I won't be accountable for it. Guys, it's in the Bible. Like I don't know what else more I can say. It's showing you right here. It's right in front of you. It's been in text for years. Most people just haven't opened the book yet. You haven't read it. Okay? And I'm not saying you have to read the whole thing. But take from it what you can and apply it. Okay? It's in the Bible. Proverbs 30 and 20. Make sure I save this one right here. This verse right here. Even if you don't believe, bro, say this right here. Save this. Save this. Put this in your phone. Put this in your notes. Write it down. Screenshot it if you're on your phone. If you're watching on your phone. A wife of a noble character who can find it. She's worth far more than rubies. Know what I'm saying? A good wife, a good woman can help you out. Unfortunately, we're not wifing them no more. Because a good wife? Good luck finding that, bro. Good luck. Good luck to you. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but good luck. Hey, my brother.
Donated $1 through super chat.
My brother Anthony Hanks with a $1 super chat, bro. My brother Anthony going crazy, bro. I appreciate you, man. I really do, my brother. Thank you, man. Yo, fellas, give this man some love. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact, man. Hit the super chat, bro. If you can, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know it's tough times, you know what I'm saying? I know it's the beer virus, but if you can support, it means the world, man. It doesn't, listen, anything helps, bro. Anything. I find more bitter than death the woman who is snare, whose heart is a trap, and whose hands are chains. The man who pleases God will escape her, but the sinner she will ensnare. Woo! You know who the sinner is, guys? Listen, the sinner is the simp. The sinner is that thirsty betterment. The sinner is the man that thinks he cannot live life without his woman, and thinks that if he doesn't have a woman in his life, if he's not in a relationship, if he doesn't have a woman that he's talking to 24/7, 24 hours out of the day, 7 days a week, that his life is worthless. That is the sinner. And that's the type of man that the succubus, incubus, thocubus spirit wants. That's the type of man that a woman like that can take advantage of. That's the type of man that a woman like that can destroy. If I can find the verse, I believe the verse said, the thing that destroys kings is a woman. Like men don't understand how powerful women are. Like they're pretty powerful. Like, let's think about it, guys. A lot of men are controlled by their lust, right? They're controlled by their sex drive, and they have no discipline. So if you have no discipline, how are you supposed to have discernment and know if that woman's good or bad for you if you are led by lust? So if she looks good, you're just gonna go for it. This is why I'm saying, guys, literally, women can destroy kings. It has happened in history. You can look it up. A woman is usually behind the downfall of a man. That's why you have to watch who you talk to. That's why you have to watch who you decide to get in a relationship with. Because a woman, the wrong woman, can ruin your life. A good woman could make your life better. She can add value, right? But the wrong one? A scorned woman? Woo! Woo! A scorned woman, bro? You don't want that, bro. I'm telling you right now, you don't want that smoke. You don't want that type of smoke in your life. You do not want that smoke, bro. Anyway, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the stream, excuse me, I need to drink some water. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and after the live is done, I want everybody in this that's in here, all the brothers or sisters, if you're a sister, comment on the live stream. Okay, after the live stream is up on YouTube and you can watch the rerun, comment on the live stream right now, okay, so it can boost the algorithm so more people can see it. I just had to drink some water. Hold on. All right, what y'all saying in the chat? Helen of Troy. What's that, Tyler? I prefer long natural hair, but it can be like medium length. Okay. As long as it's like, it don't have to be long, you know what I'm saying? Wise in the same way. Oh, hey, let's see. Likewise, teach the older woman to be reverent in the way of their life, not to be slanderers or addicted to much wine, but to teach what is good. You see, this is the big problem right here, guys. Women, especially the modern women, they don't have good leaders. They don't have women to look up to that are actually positive role models. Not some like they have who they have to look up to, especially most young girls. They look up to Cardi B. They look up to Megan Thee Stallion. Those are not positive, feminine women. You know, those are succubus, incubus, succubus spirits. So it just goes to show you, like, I can't necessarily blame our women too much, because look who they have to look up to. Look at the agendas that are getting pushed against them every single day. Like, it's not good. It's terrible. Like, they're getting pushed to be more promiscuous. They're getting pushed to show more skin and flesh and bones. You see it every time they get on Instagram. Because if they don't do that, guess what? They're not getting the likes. It's sad, bro. It's sad. They don't have good positive role models. Like, they should be looking up to somebody like Michelle Obama. That's a perfect example. Michelle Obama. She's a feminine woman. She's submissive to Barack for the most part. I'd rather you look up to Michelle than Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, Rihanna. Don't get me wrong. Rihanna is bad. She is fine. She looks good. But let's keep it real, fellas. She's a succubus spirit. Okay? So back to it. I found one upright man among 1,000, but not one upright woman among them all. I found one upright man among 1,000, but not one upright woman among them all. Like, what else do I have to say? I don't know what else I have to show you. It's in the text. It's in the text. This only have I found. God created mankind upright, but they have not gone in search of many schemes. Ecclesiastes 7:27 and 29. Likewise, teach older women. Oh, sorry, my bad. Dang, I was on the wrong one. My bad, chat. Then they can urge younger women to love their husbands. Okay, let's reread this verse right here. My bad. Likewise, teach the older woman to be reverent in the way of they live, not to be slanderers or addicted to much wine, but to teach what is good. So what God's pretty much saying is they need to teach the younger generation of women that are coming up to be good, be a good woman, and be good to their man. Okay, then they can urge the younger woman to love their husbands and children, to be self-controlled and pure, to be busy at home, to be kind, and to be subject to their husbands, so that no one will malign the word of God. Titus, verse 2, 3, and 5. Bro, it's in the bro. What else do I have to say? What else? What else? The older generation is not teaching the younger generation good things anymore, bro. It's feminism, bro. Feminism is the devil. Like, let's keep it real. Modern day feminism is literally the devil in these women's head, saying you don't need a man. You're independent. You can do bad all by yourself. You will live a fulfilling life without a man, without being married, without having a family. Just be selfish. Spend all your money on yourself. Buy 30 million different Birkin bags, different colors, different snake skins, different material. Buy all the shoes, Louis V, Gucci, Chanel, Prada, Armani. Buy all that worthless materialistic stuff that's not going to bring you happiness. Or if it does, it's going to bring you short-time happiness, because it's never going to be enough. Because you can have all the materials in the world, but it still will never be enough. You'll never be satisfied, ever, man or woman. But that's what feminism has taught our woman. They said, oh, You can do it. You can do it without a man, bro. You can do it. You can. You will live a happy life without him. No. No. Feminism is basically the horror movie The Witch. Exactly. It's a horror movie. Like what we're living in right now is literally, we're living in the book of, I believe it's Revelations. We're living pretty much in the end times right now. Like this is pretty much the end game. It's like it's Avengers Endgame and Thanos is about to destroy the world. You know who Thanos is? Thanos is literally feminist. That's what Thanos is. They're trying to destroy everything that's good. They're trying to destroy everything that's traditional. They're trying to destroy the nuclear family. They're Thanos or Thanos, whatever. It's facts, bro. Chimney said the books in history 8 are made to effeminate the world. The rulers keep the people in the dark as blind slaves. Exactly, bro. Look up Mouse Utopia. It was all planned. Okay, let's see what that is. Shout out to everybody in the stream, bro. Let's see what this here is real quick. Mouse Utopia. Okay. Which stated with rats in the outdoor pen moved on its mice as National Institute of Mental Health during 1960 were interrupted at the time. So what happened? Let's see. Most mice spent every living second in the company of hundreds of mice. They gather in the main squares, waiting to be fed and occasionally attacking each other. Few females carried pregnancies to term, and the ones that did seemed to simply forget about their babies. They had moved half their litter away from danger and forgot the rest. Sometimes they dropped the abandoned baby while they were carrying it. Wow. The few secluded spaces housed a population Calhoun called the beautiful ones, generally guarded by one male. The females and few males inside the space didn't breed or fight or do anything but eat and groom and sleep. When the population started declining, the beautiful ones were spared from violence and death, but had completely lost touch with social behaviors, including having sex or caring for their young. Wow. Hey, that's deep right there, Thor. Because I don't know who I was watching. I think it was Kevin Samuels. He was talking about how, you know, like single moms, they expect another man to take care of their children and just accept their kids that they had from another man. So he was saying, like in the animal kingdom, lions, like if a lion mate gets with a female cub or whatever the hell you call it, female lion or whatever, correct me if I'm wrong, if she has another, you know, kid from another lion, that if she wants to be with that lion, the man, that she has to abandon her kids to be with that man. She has to abandon them, let them in the wild, or if not, I believe the male lion would kill the kids. Like, fellas, you're telling me a woman will abandon her kids just to be selfish so she can be happy, instead of saying, okay, let me love my kids? She will abandon her own kids just to be with another man. So I mean, she got to start over. And it goes to show you, like, and Kevin Samuels is pretty much saying, like, do you see why men don't like to, you know, take care of kids that did not come from them? That's not their seed. Like, that's a big responsibility. Any man willing to do that, you know, I would not suggest you doing that, but I do commend you, okay? Because a lot of men don't do that. I wouldn't do that. I feel like that's simple. I would not take care. I would never, ever in my life take care of another man's kids. But if a woman finds a man willing to do that, that is a big task. That is big shoes to believe, bro. I mean, to get in. Lions will kill each other and make you look at the Lion King a little different. Exactly. I believe at one point, majority of the female mice were having sex with a small percentage of the males, while most of the other males got nothing. Wow. Yo, Thor, bro. That's insane, bro, because that is really relevant and true to our society today. So the 90% of the females were sleeping with the top 10% mice, the males, the male mice. So that means that this is a 90-10 rule. So the other 90% of the mice didn't get any type of sex. Bro, that is terrible. That is actually terrible. And that's actually what's going on in our society today. And this experiment was in the 1960s, guys. That's insane, bro. That's insane. We might have to watch a video on that. Let's see. Wives, in the same way, submit yourself to your own husband, so that if any of them do not believe the word, they may be won over without words by behavior of their wives. When they see the purity and reverence of your lives, your beauty should not come from outward adornment. Your beauty should not come from outward adornment, which means your beauty is not all in your looks. That's what that means. Because just because she looks good does not mean she is good for you, nor does that mean she is a good woman or a good person. Okay? What y'all talking about in the chat? What's I said? In fact, if in starvation, a mother bear would eat her own children if needed. Like, bro, it's even female nature in the animal kingdom. In animals are a woman, a mother will eat her own kids just for her own survival. Do you know how selfish that is? That is extremely selfish. Instead of trying to fight, instead of trying to go find some food, instead of trying to maybe have a man help her, she says, you know what? I'm just going to eat my kids. But women could be leaders. But women are strong. But women are controlled by their emotions. So listen, if anybody disagrees with me, why did it take another man? Why hasn't there been a female president? It don't say patriarchy, stuff like that, because it has it's been fair for the last 50 years. It has been fair. We have been better. Because I know this society has been unfair to women. That has been true. I'm not going to disagree with that. But why did it take Joe Biden, another man, to get a woman in the office? Joe Biden is the president. Kamala Harris is the vice president. It still took a man to get a woman in office. She did not do it all on her own. She is not an independent woman. If she was independent, truly, she would have been the president, not the vice president, not the assistant president, not the assistant to the assistant manager president. Shout out to the office. Like, it just goes to show you, fellas, if women are truly meant to be leaders, why is it everybody, at least in the United States, why is all of our leaders have been males? Can somebody answer that? I'll wait. Back into it, bro. Okay, such as elaborate hairstyles and the wearing of gold jewelry or fine clothes. Like I said, their beauty should not be praised like that, okay? Because you're just boosting her ego. And once a woman gets an ego, oh man, that's a terrible thing. She pretty much becomes masculine, okay? Rather, it should be that of your inner self. The unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight. That means femininity. That means being submissive and not talking when your man is talking. and following his lead and being his support, being his personal cheerleader 24/7, even when you don't want to be his cheerleader. Just like when he doesn't want to go to work and provide for you and the kids, when he doesn't want to wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning and work a 20-hour shift, working with some idiot people at his job. Yeah. You see, there's sacrifices. There's supposed to be sacrifices in a relationship. And this is why a lot of relationships are failing. I see it. I see it now. Okay? God has opened my eyes. Okay? That's why I made this channel. That's why I'm live streaming right now at this current moment. The reason why most relationships don't work, the reason why the divorce rate is so high, is because women do not want to sacrifice. They don't want to sacrifice. Because in a relationship, both people have to sacrifice. And men have been sacrificing for years, for centuries. We have put our life on the line. We have been in wars, drafted. We had no choice. We had no choice. It's either you go or you. That's treason against the country. You're going to jail. We had no choice. We had to defend this country. We had to go to work, provide, be a good father, be a good husband, be a good citizen, be a good man. But what do we get for it? What is a man getting in return? We can't even get the simple things anymore. We can't get loyalty. We can't get respect. Forget love. I don't want a woman's love. I want a woman's respect, because somebody can still love you and still stab you in the back. I'd rather have a woman's respect. Okay? We can't get the simple things. We can't get submissiveness. We can't get you to cook a simple meal. We can't get you to just be compliant and non-argumentative. We can't get you to be quiet. You always have an opinion. You always have to say something. You always think you're right. It's all about you. We have been sacrificing for years, guys. For years. For literally years. We get nothing in return. We get nothing out of the deal. There's no benefit. And no, I'm not saying all women are bad. No. Because I don't know that. I never talked to, I haven't interviewed every woman. Now, if I interview every woman in the world and I create some type of statistic, then maybe I could say that. But I haven't. Nor I ever will in this lifetime. But what I will say is that a lot of women have a bad mindset. A lot of women are lost. And this is a problem, because if they are lost and we know what we want, the society cannot continue to go where it's going, because men are getting emasculated every day. So the more emasculated a man gets, where does that leave the future of our society? If this world was created by a man, then it's still going to be the man's job to keep the society running in a successful, positive manner. If every man becomes effeminized and becomes feminine, female, then what do we have in our society? What's going to be left? That's why I go so hard. That's why I get so upset when I see these women saying the most outlandish things. That's why I get upset when I see a guy simping. That's why I get upset when I see all this effeminized, emasculating energy. It's because it's a problem. It's bigger than just female nature. This can literally be a make or break society. Like, this can either make the world, this can make a world a better place, or make a world a worse place than it already is. That's why I go so hard. Okay? Back into it, bro. For this is the way of the holy women of the past, who put their hope in God, used to adorn themselves. They submitted themselves to their own husbands, like Sarah, who obeyed Abraham and called him her Lord. You are her daughters if you do what is right and you do not give way to fear. Husbands, in the same way, to be considerate as you live with your wives. You see, I believe the Bible, promoted polygamy. He said wives. And treat them with respect as the weaker partner, as heirs with you as a gracious gift of life, so that nothing will hinder your prayers. I see what y'all saying in the chat, bro. Oh, y'all listen. Okay. So, bro, like, hey, fires emoji in the chat if I'm going insane, if I'm preaching, bro. Fire emojis in the chat. Like I said, if you're new to the stream, hit that follow button, bro. I mean, that subscribe button. Let's see. All right, guys. Let's see. Let's read this last one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go crazy. Go stupid. Go stupid, bro. Go stupid, man. All right. So what I wanted to show y'all real quick is people saying the Bible is sexist. I'm trying to see which one to watch.
This is a really important question. If you're a teenage girl here today, I don't know, perhaps you've had this question on your mind as well. Please come talk to me afterwards. We just have 4 minutes, right? So I'll start with saying what Amy said, I think, is really crucial. First off, so the Bible is a historical document, which means that it's recording history that is in a particular cultural context. And we know that through history, women haven't been given the same social advantages as men, and the Bible is written in this context. So then the question is not so much, is there sexism in the Bible, but what is the overarching message of the Bible on this issue? And more importantly, what does God say about it? So I think there are two things you can do with this. You can zoom out and zoom in. So zooming out, just look at the entire story of the Bible. Right at the beginning, we have God creating man and woman together, and we're told that they're together created to be image bearers. That's why it wasn't good that man was alone. God together with man and woman shows who he is. We help carry that image. And also, men and women together are then given the mandate to rule the earth. So that's quite a big job, and together, men and women need to do it together in order to do it. So that's the start. And then zooming all the way to the end of time.
So she's agreeing with it. She's agreeing with it. So this guy said, whoever thinks the Bible is not sexist hasn't actually read the Bible in its entirety. The woman in this video is a perfect example. There are actually two versions of how God created man and woman. She decided to only talk about the one in her favor, but can't blame her. That's a typical Christian if you're not. Bro, like, see, I can't agree with that, bro. I can't agree with that. I cannot. Let me see. Let's see if we got the. Jesus made me a feminist. Jesus made me a feminist. Why TED Talks? Why? Man, oh man. This is insane, bro. A feminist version of the Bible. I gotta see this.
La Bible, pas vraiment féministe.
Dang it, it's in dang Swedish. Dang it. It's not in English, man. I'm not watching that, bro. This is insane, bro. This is insane. A feminist made her own version of the Bible. Nah, bro, I'm done. Is Christianity sexist? Didn't we just watch this one? A biblical woman and gender constructions. This one here.
The other day, one of my friends asked me how in modern society any self-respecting woman could call themselves a Christian. She said, women's rights have come so far, while the Bible is backwards and even sexist against women. She argued that every word of it was written by a man, and then said that the Old Testament allowed women to be treated as second-class citizens, practically property, and in the New Testament, women are told they just have to be quiet and listen to the men. So my question today is the Bible sexist, and by extension Christianity itself sexist? Let me start off by saying I do.
Solid vid. It got weird, my bro. What you mean, Rhombus? This video right here or the last one?
Understand where she was coming from. The Bible does seem very man-centric, with most of the main characters throughout the Bible being male. But we also have to remember that the Bible is an ancient book, recorded thousands of years ago. It was written in a time where patriarchal culture ruled the earth, meaning the women of that time were assigned to a lower social status than men, due to men being jerks. Am I right, ladies? But that does not mean the Bible or Christianity equates any less value to women than men. Just because the Bible is describing what a culture was like, doesn't mean it's prescribing the way that culture was as a standard to live up to. We can start by looking at the very beginning of the Bible, when God made Adam and Eve. The Bible says they were created in His image, both male and female. God spelled it out right then and there that men and women each have the same value and equally share in the image of God. It wasn't until mankind sinned and broke his perfect relationship with God that we see men and women being treated differently. It can be argued that this was not God's intent, but the result of mankind's actions. Even when God introduces Mosaic law for the first time, women are offered more rights and protections than any other known society of its time. For example, Israelites were forbidden to
Watch God's Kings and Plagues. I ain't trying to watch this, bro. That people are insane, bro. These effinism must be stopped, bro. This is insane. This is insane. Let's see. Watch. It's Gods and Kings. The Plagues. This? Holy cow. I might not be able to watch it on the stream. I'm gonna get copyrighted. Alright, does anybody have anything they want us to watch? Jesus made me a feminist. This is insane. Do y'all want to watch this, bro? Do y'all want to watch Jesus made me a feminist? oh, Dave, we can't watch that one right there. Dang it. Why I'm a Christian feminist. Oh Lord, we're gonna watch it, bro. We're gonna watch it. Look, what? 1K likes.
We have to share resistant conflict with many popularly held beliefs of faith and justice. My heart beats for justice and equality, for the value and dignity of all people, regardless of nationality, age, gender, sexual orientation, or religious belief.
Yeah, facts, George. Christian plus feminist. Yeah, it's a hard pass for me, bro. Hard pass, bro. That is going to be literally the worst thing ever. That is going to be the worst relationship, the worst experience you ever have with a woman, and she's a Christian and a feminist. Woo! You can't be a feminist. And exactly. That's literally going against the Bible, bro. That's going against your own faith. This is insane.
And it is because of this conviction that I choose to identify myself as a feminist, unapologetically. I didn't always associate myself with feminism. And a lot of people ask me, why don't I just call myself a humanist? And although I will always stand.
Chat, what is a humanist? What is a humanist? What does that even mean? They're just making up terms. Like, they get these degrees. They get these bachelor degrees and I don't know, social work or whatever, bachelor's, associates, master's, PhD, and then they just go and TED Talks. They just go to seminars and conventions, and they get on stage and talk about a whole bunch of nothingness, a whole lot of nothingness. Educated for what? What you saying makes no sense. What is a humanist? I have never heard of a humanist ever before in my life. What is that? You're just making up terms. Why do they think anyone cares? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, who is showing up? Like, the only people that are showing up to listen to her talk are females. I send my sword, I send my horde. Thus saith the sword.
For all people.
Thus saith the Lord.
I choose to say feminist in the same way that we choose to say Black Lives Matter.
I'm done, chat. There's no way she just said that, bro. There's no way she just said that. There's no way. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but there's no way she just said that, bro. There's no way. Oh man, she's one of those. She's one of those. She has hashtag Black Lives Matter in her Instagram and Twitter bio. She's one of those. She's for the gang. She's for the streets. Nah, bro, this cannot be real. There's no way she just said that. Oh my goodness, bro. Listen, if y'all don't know, Black Lives Matter is ran by white people. The CEO is part of the colored flag community. The CEO of Black Lives Matter is a part of the colored flag community. The untouchable community, the non-cancel community, the do no wrong community, the I'm right all the time community. Did you call me by my right pronoun community? Yes. 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 She thinks posting black squares on social media somehow helps. Exactly. She's one of those. She's one of those, son of Thors. She is literally one of those. Oh my god, bro. No wonder why this video got 1,000. Look at the dislikes. No wonder why I got 1,000 dislikes. No wonder. Like, how do you get on TED Talks? Can anybody get on TED Talks nowadays? Like, bro, can I get on TED Talks? Are y'all gonna allow me to be on TED Talks? Because it seems like anybody that looks somewhat educated could get on TED Talks. It used to be you actually had to, be speaking some facts, actually be knowledgeable, actually use your logic in your head to get on TED Talks and know what you're actually talking about. Because you have no idea what you're talking about. This is insane, bro. The CEO of Black Lives Matter is a member of the Alphabet Soup community. Exactly. I have nothing against YouTube. I have nothing against the community. Okay. TED Talks probably doesn't allow the truth. Probably not. It just. Oh, she has a different opinion. Oh God, I never heard of this before. Let's let it on. This is a bunch of nonsense. People will love this. Let's go viral.
Because there are some people within our society
that
face disproportionate rates of oppression. And so we choose to use our influence to stand with them, to make things better.
I think she's pregnant too, chat.
This isn't a political...
Guess what I just noticed? Succubus tendency. Hold on, chat. She thought I wouldn't see it. She thought I wouldn't see it when she was walking. Hold on. Let's slow that down real quick. I'm going to slow it down so y'all can see it. 1 second. Hold on. Look at this, chat. Look.
To stand with
Hold on.
them.
You'll see it.
To make things better.
I know what sucks hearing her stupid voice. Hold on. Boom! A leg tattoo. What did I tell y'all about the tattoos? What did I tell you about the tattoos? If anybody in the chat can tell me what I said about the tattoos, you are actually part of the masculine gang. And if you can tell me what I said about the tattoos, I will personally, my brother George, once the merch is coming out, I'm sending you a free t-shirt, bro. A free t-shirt, man. I got you on Instagram, bro. Just DM me so I remember, bro. Stay on me if I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Belong to the streets. She is one of those. A 304. Okay? And they got her on stage talking. And I believe she is pregnant. So to the man that is going to be the father of this child, if anything goes wrong and the relationship doesn't work, I pray to God that you keep custody of that child. Because if you do not, this woman will attempt, and she probably will ruin that child's life and destroy his brain, him or her brain, with false stories about you and how bad of a father you are when you might be a good one.
Now, for me,
all right, let's put it back to regular speed.
This isn't a political statement.
This isn't a political statement.
It pushes me into the realm of politics, or
it is a political statement. You were just talking about Black Lives Matter.
Directs the lifestyle choices that I make on a daily basis. And just to be clear, being a feminist does not mean that I wish to push down or talk poorly of men.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Chat, do we believe her? The way she's looking right, do we believe her? She has the tattoo on her leg. Do we believe her? She lit the title of her speech is Jesus made me a femme. Bro. You actually expect us to believe that? But since this a woman, it came out of a woman's mouth, it has to be true. This is literally insane, chat. This is insane. If y'all enjoying the live right now, listen, man. Hit that super chat, bro. We live, bro. We lit. I'm on fire. I'm preaching. I'm talking my stuff. Let's go.
In fact, it is just the opposite.
She has definitely rehearsed this. Exactly.
I work for the
He's a Jezebel.
And the
Facts.
unity of all people on the very basis of their human dignity. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, okay.
Now,
sure.
People come to an understanding and a self-identification of feminism through many different journeys and all different belief systems. For me, it was Jesus that made me a feminist. And I understand that this might be surprising to some.
It is very surprising.
So please let me explain.
It's actually concerning.
From a very young age, I was raised in a home that seeks to follow Jesus. But in my adolescence, I was very deeply hurt by local leaders within our local church. And this experience, which hit very close to home.
So, okay. So, pretty much what she's trying to say, let me translate the womanese for you. That may have happened, yes. But what she's trying to say is that she was hurt by men in her past. That could have been a leader. Now, that is terrible if that happened. Okay? But just because that happens to you does not mean that you should go take it out on another man. That doesn't mean that you should hate men. That doesn't give you the right to go up here and say, Jesus made me a femme. Like, what? What? So just because some men hurt you in the past, that means you're automatically just going to change your belief system. This is why I say, fellas, women are not built to be leaders. They are ruled by their emotions, bro. They are literally ruled by their own emotions. Her emotions brought herself to change her beliefs. Just because some men hurt her in her past. Now, I'm not saying that's right. But just because something bad happens to you doesn't mean that you should just give up on life and just say, you know what? I'm done. I'm changing my belief system. Jesus made me a femme. Like, bro, like, you can't make this up. Shout out to my brother Rhombus, bro, going crazy.
Set me on a course of evaluating what I truly believed and why. I researched many different religions and many different philosophies, but in the end, I found myself right back where I began, with Jesus.
Of course you did.
But this time, I was encountering a side of Jesus that I had never seen before, and I was absolutely fascinated with what I found. I found that there were many things within his life that were extremely culturally relevant today. being born to an uneducated adolescent mother of a racially oppressed people group. Throughout his life, he consistently empowered and uplifted the voices of women, at times even taking personal direction under the leadership of women, which was completely countercultural for a man to do at the time. He educated women alongside and as equals to men, placing them in positions of leadership within his work. Interestingly, in one historical document, it is actually a woman who first identifies Jesus as Messiah. And after Jesus is crucified, it is to women whom he reveals himself first and asks them to spread the good news of his resurrection.
Okay.
But his radical nature didn't end then. It wasn't directed.
You know what I find
towards
funny too? There's a bunch of edits in this. There's editing. Usually on the TED Talks, they don't edit anything. Like, it's just straight them talking. They are editing this for her. That's when you know she doesn't make any sense, bro. This is insane. And then go back. Let's go back and see what she said. Hold on.
Interestingly, in one historical document,
Let's see.
it empowered and uplifted the voices of women, at times even taking personal direction under the leadership.
So just because a few times in the Bible it was mentioned that Jesus was led by a woman, that means that all women can lead men in the right direction. Okay, so answer this question. Feminism. Why hasn't there been a society that has been ruled by a woman? Why hasn't that been a successful thing yet? If you can answer that question, then I'll stop. I'll delete my channel. If you can give me a logical explanation with facts and proof. See what you're talking about in the chat. Bros, I'm going to have to do 5 push-ups for every lie she said. Better get started. That's what I'm saying, bro. But you about to be fit in the mud, bro. I'm telling you, you about to be looking swole by the end of this video, bro, because she is capping.
But his radical nature didn't end then. It wasn't directed solely towards the liberation of women, but for all people. He fed the hungry, healed the sick, valued those with disabilities, and he condemned a materialistic nature that worships money and wealth in our societies.
Okay, we know that.
I often wonder,
look at all the edits, guys.
in light of the current refugee crisis, what would Jesus say? Or would he side with a specific political party?
Boy, oh boy.
Questions that I ask myself.
Truly lost, bro.
What I do know is that he consistently defended the value of those who are most vulnerable in our societies. The widow, the orphan, the immigrant, the refugee among us. Making clear that justice and right living
she thinks she's slick. She's a devil in sheep's clothing. Yeah.
And
look,
he
she's
had
wearing
no
red.
problem calling out the religious hypocrisy of the day, this hierarchy that would pick and choose who was worthy and who was not. Instead, everyone was given a seat at the table. Everyone had value. Everyone had a place to belong. I came to the conclusion that Jesus is for justice of all people and was actually one of the originators of the women's liberation movement. And while the early church lived this out so beautifully, the next 2,000 years of church tradition unfortunately did not follow. And I honestly don't know where in history this shift took place. But even today, there are some churches and some individuals that are phenomenal at lifting up women's voices and putting women in positions of leadership. And there are some
putting women in the position of leadership. We have tried that. Y'all said y'all wanted to be leaders. We have tried to put women in the place at the right time of being leaders, but y'all don't want to do that. A small percentage of women want to lead. That is not in your nature to lead people. We have tried to get women in STEM programs. I forgot what, hold on. Let's see what STEM stands for real quick. Hold on. I know it's science. Let me see. What does STEM stand for? Because I want to see it. So science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We have tried to get you guys into the STEM programs. You guys do not want to do that. Thank you, George. We have tried to put you in the place to be a leader, but y'all have made it clear that y'all do not want that. So stop saying that, please. That every one of y'all have the same argument, bro. Y'all just mixing up the words, bro. It's all the same argument. I hear the same things, bro. Just stop the cap, please. This is insane, bro. I got you, bro. We'll stop watching this. I can't continue watching. This is I'm losing brain cells, bro. Like, I'm literally losing brain cells as we speak. Exactly. I'm computer science and I barely see any girls in the program at best. The mouse utopia, that shit gets weird. I seen on it. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Okay, so my bad. Hold on. I'm newly on me. Let me go ahead and copy that. Let me see if I copy it from chat. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna be funny one. Shout out to my brother Casual Bachelor.
Across a post, I believe it was from Occupy Democrats Logic, that linked to this article on pluralist.com with the headline, quote, "Proud feminist actress melts down on Instagram over being dumped. Cat urine and feces everywhere," end quote.
Can't have a TV program that shows piss jugs.
I'd never heard of pluralist.com, and my instant reaction was, okay, this is satire like Babylon Bee, but no, it's real, and this actually happened. A left-wing actress in
All right, Son of Thors, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for coming through, man. I'll be live tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna try to be live every day, bro. I need y'all to hold me accountable too, bro. If I haven't gone live and this is getting late, DM me on Instagram, be like, hey, Chris, you need to get your ass on stream, bro. Facts.
In her 40s, actually posted a selfie on Instagram with a caption that detailed not only her total loneliness, but the complete disarray her life is in. Disarray to the point where she can't even sleep in her own bed because her feline friends have turned it into a second litter box. Shit and piss. I guess they never miss, huh? I'm going to try really hard not to mock Miss Mayim Bialik in this video, although this outcome was totally predictable based on her own poor life choices. We're going to do a deep dive, not into her feces-covered bed, God no, but into just what is making this 43-year-old woman miserable. She lived her life the way the media tells young women to. She got a doctorate degree. She became an actress. She was politically left-wing. She got divorced. By all accounts, she should be happy and loving life. Instead, she's posting pee-pee selfies and bawling her eyes out. Imagine my shock. The wild ride of Mayim Bialik is actually a profound cautionary tale, so get cozy and buckle up for Miss Bialik's wild ride. Those of you who have suffered the misfortune of watching Big Bang Theory already know Mayim Bialik as the nerdy girl on that show, whatever her name is, which then leads me to wonder, how can anybody possibly watch Big Bang Theory unironically? That show is aggressively unfunny. Anyways, I first heard of Mayim Bialik last year when she released a video on her YouTube. Apparently, she's a YouTuber as well. Of course, why not? Where she laid into the reasons why she doesn't like Thanksgiving.
Like, good look, guys. Like, there's no femininity. Like, she just looks dead in the face. She looks dead in the face, guys. Just no smile. Just RBF. They look dead. Nothing. There's no love inside of her. No kindness, no femininity, no submissiveness, no caring about you, no being understanding of your feelings. Nothing. Considerate. Nothing. She's dead. This goes back to the Bible. If they don't want to be submissive, if they don't want to have a husband, if they don't want to have a boyfriend, that's where their fulfillment comes from. When they're alone at their own house with a bunch of bedrooms, with all this food, you know, a nice couch, a nice TV, with no one to share with, bro, they're going to be miserable. This is what they end up becoming. That right there. If you don't plan to get in a relationship with a man, woman, if you're listening, this is going to be you. If you think that you can do all bad by yourself, you could be independent woman, this is going to be you. You're going to look like this.
One of her main reasons for not liking Thanksgiving is that she, as an observant and devout Jewish American, already celebrates a Jewish version of Thanksgiving, and she prefers her people's celebration.
Rhombus, maybe, bro, but you gotta tell me what's more of it's about. Like, is it from a movie? Because if it's from a movie, then probably not.
Over the American one. She prefers her Jewish culture and heritage to the American cultural celebration of Thanksgiving. She then goes into how European settlers are the apotheosis of evil.
Jewish Thanksgiving? What? Because the bulk of the major Jewish holidays happen in the fall, I literally just came out of like a 3-month session of cooking and cleaning and planning menus and eating leftovers. There's even a specific Jewish holiday called Sukkot, which is actually Jewish Thanksgiving. It's literally a harvest festival. We eat all of the same things that we would eat at Thanksgiving, minus the turkey. The truth is, European invaders came to this land, took it from the indigenous people, raped, pillaged, gave them all sorts of diseases, called it their own, and desecrated a culture. It is one of the grossest examples of genocide in recent history, and much as I don't want to think that Thanksgiving's about that, it's really hard for me to not think about that.
I don't know if I can make it through this video. Bro, like, this is when you take feminism to the extreme and just being completely political correct. This is what happens. This is what happens. Oh wait, hold on. It's muted.
Beliefs are just purely coincidental. Yeah. Anyways, that's where I first heard of her, attacking Europeans for settling the New World and bringing civilization to this land, and proclaiming how she prefers her own Jewish traditions. That was holiday season 2017, wherein she celebrated her people's traditions whilst poo-pooing the traditions of normal Americans. Let's look a little bit at Miss Bialik's background. As she noted, she is a Jewish American and proud of it. She describes herself, and look, Jared Holt, SPLC, all you guys who want to dox me and get me deplatformed, I'm not making this up. I'm reading this off of Wikipedia. If you have a problem with any of this, take it up with Wikipedia, not with me. Anyways.
You're reading off Wikipedia, an unreliable source that can be edited by anybody, including me. But she's educated. So that means that she's logical. No. Just because she has a degree does not mean she's a smart person.
According to Wikipedia, Bialik describes herself as a staunch Zionist. In 2014, she donated money to the Israeli Defense Force so they could buy more bulletproof vests. Yes, because God forbid you get hit with a stone or a pebble or a 2-liter soda bottle rocket while you're gunning down Palestinian children on their side of the border, right? She was married in 2003 and got divorced in 2012 after having 2 children. She is a self-described feminist and a vegan. I don't know the specifics of her divorce.
Yo, she's a vegan and a feminist. Oh Lord. Oh my Lord. Hey, shout out to the husband, man. At least you got out, man. You might have lost half your assets, but at least you got your mental clarity, bro. Because that is tough. Bro. Woo!
Or the intricacies therein, and nor does the public. However, I do find it intriguing that shortly before her divorce, she published a book called Beyond the Sling, a book full of stories about her family and her dedication to a practice called attachment parenting. Some of the principles of attachment parenting are pretty weird. Advocates for attachment parenting advocate for breastfeeding your child until they're a toddler, not disciplining your child, putting your kid on a vegan diet, and not getting your children vaccinated. So, yeah, pretty weird stuff. Anyways, they got divorced in 2012, and since then, Bialik has been working as an actress and a YouTuber. By modern leftist standards, it seems like Bialik did everything right. She's an independent single mother who doesn't need no man. She's got her master's degree. She worked in entertainment, and she made her money. She has a career. She's an ardent feminist, and she has all the right anti-white politics. She played by the rules. She's supposed to be the happiest woman on earth. Instead, she feels like one of the loneliest. From Pluralist.com, quote, "I'm newly single and not doing so well, to be quite honest," Bialik wrote to her 3 million Instagram followers alongside a miserable-looking selfie. Hey, they said it, not me. She went on to complain that she could not sleep in her bed because it was covered in her cat's, quote, "urine and feces." Bialik, the 43...
Urine and feces, fellas. But most people or men don't believe that these women, aren't nasty. Bro, she's sleeping in a bed with urine and feces. Cat feces. That smells terrible. But a lot of these men think, oh, she's living her best life. Just because she posts some pictures of her smiling on Instagram in the club with her thought friends. Bro, let me tell you, a lot of these women are miserable behind the scenes. They are going to sleep alone. And they're crying their eyes out. They're crying themselves to sleep every night. And they wonder why. I cannot continue to feel, I can't feel bad for them. I can't. They made their own decisions, bro. And they got to live with that. It is what it is. Now, we don't believe thoughts. It's a fact. I cannot even watch this chick I hooked up with the Jews. My brother Rhombus. My brother Rhombus with the $10 donation, bro. Let's get it, bro. Simping for the bro. Yes, sir, bro. I appreciate it, Rhombus. I appreciate that, my brother. It should, I don't know why my donations aren't working. Yes, sir.
Newsletters donated $10 through Super Chat. Simpin for the bro.
Yes, sir. And the text to speech is working. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Let's go, man. Shout out to my brother Rhombus, man. Appreciate it, man. That's a lot of love right there, bro. That's a lot of love. Let's get back into it.
Year-old Big Bang Theory actress and former Blossom star revealed on her blog last week that the holidays have been a struggle after the recent demise of her 5-year relationship, which she all but acknowledged had been her boyfriend's fault, or boyfriend's choice, I should say. If ever there were a story that should have ended not like this,
always the man's
I feel
fault.
this might be it. Grammar. But he has his own will, and much as I wish I could control his will, I cannot, and so here we are, she wrote. 43 years old, divorced, single mom with 2 kids is a very rough place to be for a woman. Even if you have money, finding a man that wants to marry into that situation is going to be tough, and continue to get tougher as her age increases and looks continue to decline. Back to the article, quote, "In a blog post weeks earlier, Bialik had hinted that her life was less than ideal. She recounted spending Thanksgiving with her ex-husband, Michael Stone, and his girlfriend. Oosh, cucked. The girlfriend's children were also along with Bialik and Stone's, she said, insisting it was an enjoyable evening. Yeah, I don't actually believe she enjoyed that evening, to be honest.
Only
How could
Simba
you?
for the Crimson
Spending
Capsule?
the evening as the third wheel to your
Yes,
ex-husband
sir.
and his new girlfriend? On top of that, I thought Bialik couldn't stand Thanksgiving, with it being a white supremacist holiday and all. Pluralist tries to spin a redemption arc at the end of this story, mentioning how the next day, she posted a smiling selfie and went to get Chinese food on Christmas. Can we fit any more stereotypes in this video? Is this story just bait to get people like me deplatformed? I mean, come on. But before the end of the article, they include an interesting little paragraph. Quote, "According to University of Notre Dame political scientist Patrick Deneen, such is the nature of the modern world. Liberal ideology is by its nature destructive to traditional culture, which is the source of social cohesion and meaning," he has argued, which would explain why it is so hard for Bialik to be both a feminist and a Jew.
Just like George said in the chat, you cannot be a Christian and an ethnicist at the same time. You just cannot. They literally contradict each other. They do. That's why she's struggling. That's why a lot of women struggle, because they don't want to be traditional. But traditional works. Modern doesn't. Modern relationship doesn't work. It never works. But tradition does, because it's a tradition. That means it has been passed down from hundreds of years. for decades, however long. That means it works. That's why it's called a tradition, because it's done on a daily basis. But since they don't want to be traditional, guess what? They just make up things and words to make them feel comfortable. But just because it makes you feel comfortable doesn't mean it's good for you. That's all it is. They make up these words, they make up these excuses. They don't have accountability. It's because they don't want to be uncomfortable. They don't want to sacrifice. That's the bottom line, fellas.
End quote. That is an interesting point of contention, because while Bialik preaches female empowerment and venerates the independent woman, the facts and circumstances of her own life reveal that to be nothing but wish.
Hold on, let's read this real quick. The government is in a shutdown. It's Christmas Eve day. I'm newly single and not doing so well. We can tell. To be quite honest, but the most pressing issue right now is that my cat, after 2 years together, have started a dominance war that involves urine and feces. Even your cats don't like you. Now that's a tough existence. Long story short, my bed is not able to be slept in, and I'm sleeping on my couch, just keeping you updated. Happy Erev Christmas. I do not know what that means. If anybody in the chat can tell me what that means, because I'm very confused. Like, look, 175,000 people. 175,000 people saw how miserable you are. And you didn't even have to share this. You see, like, this is why I say social media is a woman's diary. If you want to know anything about a girl you're talking to or anything about a woman, look at her social media. Her social media will tell you everything you need to know about her. I'll guarantee it. Because they put everything that they shouldn't put on Instagram, that they should be hiding, on it. On their social media. You can't make it up. You want to figure out something? You want to see if she's a succubus? Check her social media. Just check it. It will tell you everything you need to know without even having a conversation with her, bro. Bro, what the F? She isn't making much sense. Exactly. She has contradicted herself multiple times. Photos with the ex. Yep. She still got photos with the ex and she got a new boyfriend. She's a succubus spirit. If she has a boyfriend, you check her bio and it has nothing to say, oh, I'm in a relationship, no date, succubus spirit. If you check her Instagram or her social media and you don't see a picture of her boyfriend, but she lets it be known that she has a boyfriend when you DM her or slide in her DMs, succubus spirit. If you go to her Instagram or her social media and she is posted with her butt out and her hips facing the other direction to make it look like she has a bigger butt than she has, succubus spirit. I can go on and on and on about the warning signs. If y'all want me to make a video or make a live about that, y'all let me know. Yo, Chris, I'm black. My brother Mike Floyd in the building. I was in Mexico with the family, bro. How was Mexico, bro? Did you have fun, bro? How was the woman down there? I'm trying to go to Mexico. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I went to Dominican Republic once. I know this is off topic. It was lit, bro. The woman was all over me. They was submissive. They was loving. They was kind. Woo! I loved it, bro.
Thinking. The powerful, independent woman wouldn't give up on life to the point where she's letting her pets relieve themselves all over her bed.
Exactly.
A powerful, independent woman wouldn't have to seek emotional validation and support from her Instagram followers or friends in the media. That is the antithesis of independence. You know who you don't publicly see wallowing in self-pity, misery, and urine? Women that aren't far-left radical feminists. Women that stay married to the husbands of their children. Bialik gambled that she could be all the emotional support she needed. She gambled and she lost. It's clear that without a husband, and now without a boyfriend, she is deeply miserable and lonely. She, like all people, needs companionship, and her misery is not unique. There are millions of women just like her, many of them single mothers, that were led to believe they would be happier if they were to live their lives as strong, independent women, free of men and the patriarchy. For some of them, maybe this actually was the case, but I would be willing to bet that there are many times more women.
I'm a 53-year-old woman childless, single, and alone, terrified. What should I do? Who's gonna tell her, chat? Who's gonna tell her? Who is going to tell her? It's too late, bro. It's too late. What you can do? Well, there's really nothing much you can do but hope and pray to God that you find a gullible simp to take care of you. The woman was fine. Mexico is awesome. James Alsop is hella base. I do not know who that is. Watch him before he was banned. Oh, this is the guy that's making the video. I got you. Dang. Yeah, bro. I'm surprised. You know what? I'm surprised they let Casual Bachelor post his video on YouTube. The Wall, exactly, bro. It's too late. It's too late. Shit, The Wall, bang. You 53, bang. Like RP Bill, bro. Know what I'm saying? Hey, free my brother RP Bill, bro. I don't think he's on YouTube no more, bro. I think YouTube actually, packed him up, bro. That's tough.
That thought they would be happier alone in their 40s. And now they're there, husbandless and childless, miserable, depressed, feeling like they have no reason to live. We're seeing what happens when a liberal feminist buys into their own narrative and swallows their own bait. But more often than not, the women that fall prey to this lifestyle are not themselves liberal feminists. They're impressionable, apolitical women and girls that believe their professors and the television when they reinforce the idea that you'll be richer, happier, and better off alone. As much as it would be good business here on YouTube for me and my channel to mock Bialik as a libtard feminist who got totally owned by facts, reason, and logic and rub it in her face that this is the lifestyle she chose, I don't think that's productive. I think teenage girls, women in their early and mid-20s, should see the absolute state of this strong, independent career woman. Alone, miserable, and surrounded by cat piss. Then contrast that with a 43-year-old married woman with 3 or 4 kids. Is life perfect? No, of course not. But I would be willing to wager that woman number 2 is living a much more fulfilling, happy, and sanitary lifestyle than Miss Bialik. In the end, after embracing the anti-white politics, after signaling her hatred for America's esteemed traditions and holidays, Mayim Bialik is sitting at home, alone on Christmas Eve, surrounded by animal waste and despair. These are the people that will accuse you of being fragile, of being a pansy for having right-wing politics. It's important to occasionally put down the mirror and, instead of reflecting on yourself, take a moment to just observe the consequences of living life according to neoliberal clown world values. The end result of the liberalism they advocate for is nothing but confusion, misery, loneliness, and despair. For men and for women.
That's a fact, bro. Shout out to James Alsop, bro. Damn, bro. That was fire, bro. Shout out to my brother Rhombus too. We're actually gonna I see the video. I got the video right here that you wanted us to watch, Rhombus. So I got you, bro. We can watch it. Like caring about what others. See, I had it playing in the background just to make sure it was good. Shout out to my boy David Goggins too, bro. Oh, I gotta take shoot, hold on. I gotta turn off autoplay. Let's turn it off. Alright, here we go.
Put up with being laughed at on occasion. Look around you, and give yourself a good shaking to find out who you really are. Common sense tells us that a modicum of concern for the opinions of others is useful in the cultivating of good relationships and the maintenance of social cohesion. But most people care too much about what other people think, and in this video, we will explore how this is damaging to our psychological health. We will then look
How do y'all feel about CRT? What's that? I think it's really dangerous.
at how becoming more comfortable with ridicule, rejection, and the disdain of others can greatly increase our chance of living a fulfilling life. It never ceases to amaze me, wrote Marcus Aurelius. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own.
And you see, guys, I used to care about what other people think too. Like, I think everybody struggles with this, especially growing up in a society where social approval is really important to a lot of people, especially approval from your family and your parents and coworkers or acquaintances and stuff like that. And it took me a long time. It took me to like become RP and like understand the RP to really stop caring what other people think, because I used to care what people thought so much. Like, I was like a people pleaser. you know, and I always used to do what people wanted me to do, not what I wanted to do because I wanted to do it, and just for me because I enjoy doing it, you know. And and this is what simps, this is a problem that simps have too. Though. We're gonna relate this back to simps. Trust me, we always do somehow. Simps really care what women think, and they think just because that one woman doesn't like them, they think that all the rest of the hundreds of million, I think it's billion of women out there that are out there in this world, right? They think that the rest of them don't like them. But that's not the case. Just because one says no to you, just because one woman treats you wrong, does not mean that that next woman is going to do that. You know? And it took me a long time to truly understand, like, you cannot care what people think because those people don't control your life. You know, it's just words. You know, words may hurt for a little bit, but it doesn't define you. Well, just because somebody thinks that, you know, you're ugly doesn't mean you're ugly, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Other people's ideas can be awful, yeah.
In the modern West, a great emphasis is placed on the attainment of social validation and on looking good in the eyes of others. And this is creating a population of men and women who are stunted in their development. For social validation is derived primarily from one thing.
Okay, Rhombus.
Success in the external world, or at least the appearance of it. Our job title, our material possessions, the size of our bank account, our physical looks and fashion choices, the status of the people we associate with. Such are the things that bring the validation that so many crave. But this excessive orientation to the world of people, places, and things is not a healthy way to live. For as Carl Jung writes, "The man whose interests are all outside is never satisfied with what is necessary, but is perpetually hankering after something more and better which, true to his bias, he always seeks outside himself. He forgets completely that, for all his outward successes, he himself remains the same inwardly. Obviously, the outward lives of men could do with a lot more bettering and beautifying, but those things lose their meaning when the inner man does not keep pace with them." Jung was no ascetic who denied the value of worldly success. Rather, his point was that without a bettering and beautifying of the inner man, or what amounts to the state of our psyche, external success will leave us none the richer. We can surround ourselves with an opulence of material goods. We can attain the contemporary social ideal of beauty.
This is a good picture of narcissism. Like, this woman, she's kissing herself. She's kissing a reflection of herself. That's because she's so in love with herself. Now, there's nothing wrong with loving yourself. But loving yourself to the point of this, that is bad. This is called narcissism. And this is what most women and some men are too. Narcissists. You think you can do no wrong. You think you're all that in the bag of potato chips. You think your shit doesn't stink when it does. It does. So stay away from a woman that is just so obsessed about the way she looks. She always wants to wear makeup. She's going to sleep with makeup on. Like, you don't want that. You do not want a insecure woman. You don't want anybody that's insecure, bro. Trust me. Been there, done that, bro.
Our peers can admire us, but if the inner man is neglected, misery and suffering.
Wait, Rhombus, is this the guy that we're watching right now, CRT? Oh no, this is Academy of Ideas.
Will haunt our days. Or as Jung explains, to be satiated with the necessities of external success is no doubt an inestimable source of happiness. Yet the inner man continues to raise his claim, and this can be satisfied by no outward possessions. And the less this voice is heard in the chase after the brilliant things of this world, the more the inner man becomes a source of inexplicable misfortune and uncomprehended unhappiness in the midst of living conditions whose outcome was expected to be entirely different. The externalization of life turns to incurable suffering, because no one can understand why he should suffer from himself. That is the sickness of Western man. But if an excessive orientation to the external world and an accompanied neglect of our inner development is the sickness of the West, what is the cure? We should step off the path of conformity, as to conform means to seek social validation through the ideal of external success. And we should reorient our life so as to bring more order, harmony, and strength to our psyche. We must, in other words, live a more authentic life, a life that heeds the call of our inner man, or as the 16th century philosopher Michel de Montaigne explains, whatever it be, whether art or nature, that has inscribed in us this condition of living by reference to others, it does us much more harm than good. We defraud ourselves out of what is actually useful to us in order to make appearances conform to common opinion. We care less about the real truth of our inner selves than about how we are known to the public.
Facts. Facts. That is facts, bro. Like, the real masculine men, these are the men of like the 17th century, 15th century. Bro, that's when masculinity was at an all-time high. Like, dudes are just masculine, bro. Like, I mean, they want to talk about toxic masculinity. This ain't toxic masculinity of this century, of the 2000s. No. Toxic masculinity, true toxic masculinity, back in the 1500s, 1800s, 1700s, 1400s, BC, AC. Come on, bro. That's real masculinity. And then we have shied away from that every century. Masculinity is getting killed off every century. You know why? You know who's the enemy? You know, listen. I know racism still exists. Black man. But the biggest enemy nowadays, and this might shock you, and this might not shock you. You ready for it? Are you ready? Are y'all ready, chat? And if you're rewatching this, are y'all ready? Woman. That is your enemy. Not all of them, but the one, the modern woman, the feminist woman, that is your enemy. The succubus, incubus, succubus spirit, that is your enemy. Not all women are your enemy, but that is your enemy. The one that just has a mind that she doesn't really believe in one thing. Like, her mind just goes everywhere. Like, she just believes what other people believes, and she's not a free thinker. That is your enemy. That woman right there is your enemy. Now, don't misquote me. I didn't mean to say like woman, like all women. I meant to say the ones that are not free thinkers. Yes, that is your enemy right there. Remember, man. Remember. Mic drop. That's right, George, a mic drop.
But to be one of the few who stops living by reference to others necessitates a diminished fear of ridicule, rejection, and the disapproval of others. For one who fears such things will remain a conformist, and thereby forever susceptible to the sickness of which Jung spoke. And so, in recognition that a fear is best diminished by exposure to the feared object, we can turn to the ancient philosophical practice of intentionally behaving in ways that elicit social disapproval. The Roman senator Cato, a follower of Stoic philosophy who lived in the 1st century BC, was an advocate of this practice, and as William Irvine writes in his book, A Guide to the Good Life, The Ancient Art of Stoic Joy, one way to overcome our obsession with winning the admiration of other people is to go out of our way to do things likely to trigger their disdain. Cato made a point of ignoring the dictates of fashion. According to Plutarch, Cato did this not because he sought vainglory. To the contrary, he dressed differently in order to accustom himself.
Bro, who is this CRT guy you guys are talking about, bro? Who is this CRT guy? I'm confused, bro. And do y'all want to continue to watch his video? I feel like we got the point. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to continue to watch? We got like 5 more minutes left. So I don't know if my brother Will Tyler is up in here still, but let's see. You wanted to watch the entire history of the world? Was that video like 20 hours? The entire of the world, I guess. Let's see. Critical race theory. Historian. I'm dead, bro.
To be ashamed only of.
Like, what is that? A YouTuber or something? I'm confused, bro. I'm confused. Let's see what we got. You're not Bob the Builder. I'm gonna light this real quick. Hold on, guys. Let's see. So what y'all want to do, chat, man? I'm bored, bro. I'm bored now, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I could send you a link. Bro, I don't. Hold on, let me. Before I put it on stream, let me see real quick. Hold on. I have no idea who this critical race theory dude is. What is critical race theory and why is it under attack? Let me see. Oh, Woolsong. Not Woolsong, sorry. Tyler. Well, Tyler, bro, send me. I cannot, for some reason, will not let me click on links in the chat, bro. Why? I have no idea. Hold on. What link? What is that video? What link? What is that to, bro? Just give me the title and I'll just copy and paste it. I gotta go to the bathroom too. This is the thing. See what my boy Lonnie Spence talking about. Hold on. Bro, we really gonna watch it. Alright, fine. We're gonna watch it. But this video is like, it's like 19 minutes.
Hi, you're on a rock, floating in space. Pretty cool, huh? Some of it's water. Fuck it. Actually, most of it's water. I can't even get from here to there without buying a boat. It's sad. I'm sad. I miss you. How did this happen? A long time ago, actually never, and also now, nothing is nowhere. When? Never. Makes sense, right? Like I said, it didn't happen. Nothing was never anywhere. That's why it's been everywhere. It's been so everywhere you don't need a where. You don't even need a when. That's how every it gets.
Bro, Tyler, what you got me watching, bro? What the hell?
Forget this. I want to be something. Go somewhere. Do something. I want things to change. I want to invent time and space. And I know it's possible because everything is here and it probably already happened. I just don't know when to start. And that's exactly where it started. Oh, I paused it. I think there's a universe now. What's it made of? Quarks and stuff. Ah, that's a thing. In a place. Don't like it? Try a new place. At a different time. Try to stick together because the world is going to get bigger and emptier. But it's not empty yet. It's still very full and about 1 jillion degrees. Great news, the quarks are now happily married in groups of 3, called a proton or a neutron. And there's something else flying around too that wants to join in but can't because it's still too... Great news, the protons and neutrons are now happily married to each other.
I feel sorry if you got your
Great
ears
news,
hurt
the
up
electrons have now joined in. Congratulations, the world is now a bunch of gas in space. But it's getting closer together. And it's getting closer
years
together.
later.
And it's getting closer together. It's a star. New shit just got made. Some stars burn out and die. Bigger stars burn out and die with passion and make some brand new, way crazier shit. Space dust. Which allows newer, more interesting stars to be made and then die and explode into even crazier space dust. So now stars have cool stuff around them, like rocks, ice, and funny clouds, which can make some very interesting things. Like this ball of flaming rocks.
You know, this is crazy. Guys, this is literally science in a nutshell. So listen, like I said, do not believe everything that you hear. Be a free thinker. Okay? Now, scientists for the most part are free thinkers, but just because a scientist says it doesn't mean that it's true. Okay? They said, oh, a bunch of nothingness came together, and then boom, Big Bang Theory, boom, boom, protons, electrons, blah, 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 space, matter, dust, cloud, stars, sun, boom. Like, come on, bro. Really? 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 Come on, son. Come on.
For example, holy shit, we just got hit with another ball of flaming rocks, and it kind of made a mess, which is now... Weather update, it's raining rocks from outer space. Weather update, those rocks might have had water inside them, and now there's hot steam in the sky. Weather update, cooler temperatures today, and the floor is no longer lava. Weather update, it's raining. Severe flooding alert, the entire world is now an ocean. Volcano alert. That's land. There's life in the ocean. What? Something's alive in the ocean. Oh cool, like a plant or an animal? No, a microscopic speck. It lives at the bottom of the ocean and eats chemical soup, which is being served hot and fresh, made from gnarly space ingredients left over from when it was raining rocks or whatever. Oh yeah, and it can do that. It has secret instructions written inside itself telling it how to build another one of itself. So that's pretty nifty, I would say. Tired of living at the bottom of the ocean? Now you can eat sunlight. Using a revolutionary technique, you can convert sunlight into food.
Photosynthesis.
Now there's oxygen everywhere and the sky's blue. Then the Earth might have been a snowball for a while, maybe even a couple of times.
What?
It's a sponge, it's a plant, it's a worm, and some other types of weird, strange water bugs and strange fish. It's the Cambrian explosion. Wow, that's animals and stuff. But we're still in the ocean. Hey, can we go on land? No. Why? The sun is a deadly laser. Oh, okay. Not anymore, there's a blanket. Now the animals can go on land. Come on, animals, let's go on land. Nope, can't walk yet. And there's no food yet, so I don't care. Okay, we can walk these plants up here? Maybe, said some bugs. And fish.
What the hell? I'm done,
okay, so
bro.
I can go on land, but I have to go back in the water to have babies. Learn to use an egg.
I was already doing that.
Use a stronger egg. Put water in it. Have a baby on land in an egg. Water is in the egg. Baby in the egg, in the water, in the egg. Works for me. Bye-bye.
Listen, Captain Ultra, listen. I know you probably came in at probably the wrong time, but Will got us watching this video. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty funny, it's pretty interesting, but we was talking about you know, how the Bible is the most masculine book. We end up watching some video about some how Jesus made me a feminist, which is probably the most illogical video I've ever watched on YouTube. The worst video on YouTube by far. But yeah, bro. Just enjoy this, man. Come on. Just enjoy it. Enjoy it.
And now everything's huge, including bugs. Want to see a map of the land? Sure. Oh, fuck. Now everything's dead. Just kidding. Here are the survivors. Keep your eye on this one because it's about to become the dinosaurs. Here's another map of the land. Yeah, it broke apart. Don't worry about it. It does that all the time. Here comes a meteor. And the dinosaurs are gone. It's mammal time. Here come the mammals. Look at those breasts. Now they're going to dominate the world, and one of them just learned how to grab stuff. And walk. No, like, walk like that. And grab stuff at the same time. And bang rocks together to make pointed rocks. Ouch. And set things on fire. Youch. And make crazy sounds with their voice. Which can mean different things. That's a human person. And now they're everywhere. Almost. Ice Age. What? You can walk over here? Cool. Not anymore. Well, I guess we're stuck here now. Let's review. There's people on the planet. And they're chasing their food. Fuck it, time to plant some grass. Look at this, I control the food now. Now everyone will want to be my friend and live near me. Let's all build houses, except mine is bigger because I own the food. This is great, I wonder if anyone else is doing this. Tired of using rocks for everything? Use metal, it's underground. Better farming was just invented in a sweet dank valley right in between these two rivers, and the animals are helping. Guess what happens next? More food, and more people who came to buy the food. Now you need people to help make the food and keep track of the sales. And now you need houses for people to live in and people to make the houses. And now there's more people.
This is insane, chat.
Which makes things better. And more people come and there's more farming and more people to make more things for more people. And now there's business, money, writing, laws, power, society. Coming soon to a dank river valley near you. Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, the horse is probably being tamed. Why is all my metal so lame and lumpy? Tired of using lame, sad metal? Introducing bronze, made with special ingredient tin from the far lands of Tinland. I don't know, my dealer won't tell me where he gets it. Also, guess what? Egypt. Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, they figured out how to put wheels on a horse. Now we're getting somewhere. Also, China. And did I mention Indus River Valley Civilization? Chico. The Middle East is getting more complicated, maybe because it's in the middle of the East. Knock knock, or clop clop. It's the people with the horses. And they made an empire, and then everyone else copied their horses. Greeks! Ah look, it must be the Greeks, or a beta version of the Greeks. Let's check in with the Indus River Valley Civilization. They're gone. Guess who's not gone? China. New arrivals in India. Maybe it's those horse people I was talking about, or their cousins or something. And they wrote some hymns and mantras and stuff. You could make a religion out of this. There's the Bronze Age collapse. Now the Phoenicians can get down to business. Also, can we switch to a metal that's a little easier to find? Thanks. Look who came back to Israel. It's the 12 tribes of Israel. And they believe in God. Just one, though. He's got like a 10-step program. Here's some huge heads. Must be the Olmecs. The Phoenicians make some colonies. The Greeks copy their idea and make some colonies. The Phoenicians made a colony so big it makes colonies. Here comes the Assyrian Empire. Never mind, it's the Babylonian Median. It's the Persian Empire. Wow, that's big. Ah, the Buddha was just enlightened. Who's the Buddha? This guy, who sat under a tree for so long that he figured out how to ignore the fact that we're all dying. You can make a religion out of this. Oops, China just broke, but while it was breaking, Confucius was figuring out how to have good morals. Ah, the Greeks just had the idea of thinking about stuff. And right over here, Alexander just had the idea of conquering the entire Persian Empire. It's a great idea. He was great. And now he's dead. Hopefully the rest of the gang will be able to share the empire evenly between them. Knock knock, it's Chandragupta. He says, get the hell out of here. Will you get the hell out of here if I get...
Wait, who in the chat ever thought that we will be watching this we're having history class right now? Who in the chat ever thought this, bro? This is insane, bro. Shout out to Will, bro. We actually learning, bro. Inspirational.
Elephants? Okay, thanks, bye. Time to conquer all of India. Or most of India. But what about this part? That's the Tamil Kings. No one conquers the Tamil Kings. Who are the Tamil Kings? Merchants, probably. And they've got spices. Who would like to buy the spices? Me, said the Arabians, swiftly buying it and selling it to the rest of the world. Hey, China put itself back together again, with good morals as their main philosophy. Actually, they have 3 main philosophies. Out here, the horse nomads run wild and free, and they would like to ransack your city. Let's check the Greekification levels of the Greekified kingdoms. Greekification overload. Bye, said the Parthians. Bye, said the Jews. Hi, said the Parthians, taking over the entire place. Hey, said the Romans, eating the entire Mediterranean for breakfast. Thanks for invading our homeland, said the Jews, who were starting to get tired of people invading their homeland. Hi, everything's great, said some guy who seems to be getting very popular and is then arrested and killed for being too popular, which only makes him more popular. You can make a religion out of this. Want silk? Now you can buy it from China. They just made a brand new road to the world. Or you can get their own water. Sick, new trade routes, said India, accidentally spreading their religion to the entire southeast. That's a good place for an epic trading kingdom. There goes
Rhombus. What is the CRT? What is the CRT theory, bro? Just put it in the chat.
Buddhism traveling up the Silk Road. I wonder if it'll reach China before it collapses again. Remember the Persian Empire? Yep, said the Persians, making a new one. Axum is getting so powerful they would like to build a long stick. Has anyone populated Madagascar yet? Let's do it together. China's whole again. Then it broke again. Still can't cross the Sahara Desert? Try camels. Hell yeah, now we got business, said the Ghana Empire, selling lots of gold and slaves. Hi, I live in the Roman Empire, and I was wondering, is loving Jesus legal yet? No. Actually, okay, sure, said Constantine, moving the capital way over here to be closer to his main rival. Don't worry about Rome, it won't fall. It's the golden age of India. There's the Gupta Empire, not Chandragupta, just Gupta. First name Chandra. The first. Guess who's in Rome? Barbarians. What's a barbarian? Non-Romans, said the Romans, being invaded by non-Romans. R.I.P. Roman Empire. Or actually just half of it. The other half is just fine, but it's not in Rome anymore, so let's give it a new name. The Mayans have figured out the stars. Oh, and here's a huge city, population everyone. The Gokturks have taken over the entire Eurasian steppe. Great job, Gokturks. How's India? Broken. How's China? Back together. How's those trading kingdoms? Bigger and there's more of them. Korea has 3 kingdoms. Japan has a kingdom, it's the Sunrise Kingdom. Deep in the Arabian desert, on the top of a mountain, the real God whispers in Muhammad's ear. So he goes down to the cube where everyone worships gods, and he tells them their gods are all fake. And everyone got so mad at him that he had to leave town and go to a different town. You can make a religion out of this, and maybe conquer the world as well. The Roman Empire is long gone, but somehow the Pope is still the Pope. Plus there's new kingdoms all over Europe. I wonder if there's room for Moors. Here's all the wisdom. In a house. It's the Baghdad House of Wisdom. Just in time for the Islamic Golden Age. Let's bring stuff to the coast and sell it and become the Swahili on the Swahili coast, said the Swahili on the Swahili coast. Remember this tiny space you have to go through to get from here to there? Someone owns that now. Want to get enlightened in the middle of nowhere? The Franks have the biggest kingdom in Europe, and the Pope is so proud that he invites the king over for Christmas. Surprise, you're the new Roman Emperor, said the Pope, pretending to still be part of the Roman Empire. Then the Franks broke their kingdom into what will later be called France and not France. The Northerners, or just Norse if you don't have much time, are exploring. They go north, from the north to the northern north, and they find some land, 2 types of land, and they name them accordingly.
Alright, I'm curious, who in the chat knows anything about this history? Or is everybody in the chat lost? I'm not lost, I understand what's going on, because I love history, bro. It's one of my favorite subjects when I was in school. But who in the chat here has like a degree in like history or something like that. Let me know.
They also invade some other places and get called many names, such as Vikings. There's the Rus, the Kievan Rus. Are they Vikings? I don't think so, said the Kievan Rus. Okay, fair enough. The Pope is ready to make some more emperors of the Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire. It's actually Germany, but don't worry about it. New kingdoms.
Christianize all the kingdoms.
Which brand would you like? Mine's better, mine's better, mine's better. Time to conquer England, said William. It's a bird, it's a plane. It's the Seljuk Turks.
It's a bird, it's a
the Byzantine
plane.
Empire, who's getting so small it almost doesn't exist anymore. We need help. They need help, so they call the Pope. Hey, Pope, can you help us get rid of the Seljuks? Maybe take back the Holy Land on the way? Come on, I know you want to take back the Holy Land. Yes, I do actually want to do that. Let's do a crusade. Crusade! They did many crusades, some of which almost didn't fail, but at least the Italians got some sweet trade deals. Goodbye, Mayans. Hello, Toltecs. Goodbye, Toltecs. Hello, Mississippi. Look at those mounds. There's the Pueblo. I always wondered how to build a town in a cliff. Guess who's here? Come here. Where? Here. And Pagan is there. Vietnam unconquered itself, Korea just became itself, and Japan is so addicted to art that the military might have to take over the government. China just invented bombs and typing, and the Mongols just invaded most of the universe. Nice going, Genghis. I bet that will last a long time. Some of the Islamic Turks were unaffected by the Mongol invasions because they were busy invading India. Is it Tonga time? I think it's Tonga time. I just found out where the Swahili gets all their gold. Look at this Chad. Means lake. There's an empire there, right in the middle of Africa. The king of Mali is so rich he's going on tour to let everyone know. Wow, that guy's rich, everyone said. The Christians are doing a great job reconquering Iberia, which will soon be called Spain and not Spain. Please remain Christian. We will check in later to see if you're still Christian when you least expect. Whoops, half of Europe just died. China's back, yay! Hey, come here, time to share. New kingdoms here and there. Oh, look who controls all the islands. It's the Mahajapit, Majapahit, Mapajahit, Mahapajit, Mapajahit, Majapahit.
This guy's a troll, man.
Italy's really rich. Time for them to care a lot about art and the ancient classics. It's kind of like a rebirth. Here's a printer. Let's make books. So you think you can conquer the Byzantine Empire? Yep, said the Ottoman Turks. Nice job, Ottoman Turks. Oops, you missed a spot. Don't forget to ban Europe from the Indian spice trade. What? That's bullshit, said Portugal, spiceless. Well, I guess we'll have to find another way to India. Wait, said Christopher Columbus, probably smoking crack. If the world is round, let's go this way to India. No, don't worry, we already got this, said Portugal. So Chris goes to Spain. Hey, Spain, want to hire me to find India by going around back of the world? No, please, no, please, no, please. Okay. So he sails into the ocean and discovers more ocean, and then discovers the Indies and Japan. Let's draw a line to decide who gets which half of the world. The Aztec and Inca Empire.
He discovered it. There was already people there, but he discovered it, guys. Man, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. And you know what's crazy? In the history books, you would see, oh, Christopher Columbus, found. No, people were already there. That land was already discovered. If he discovered it, there will be nobody there. There will be no type of culture. There will be no people, no population, nothing, no buildings, no architect, nothing. But in America, Christopher Columbus. That's what I remember reading in the books when I was in elementary school, middle school, high school. It's crazy, bro. The fact that you like history this much makes you pretty sharp, in my opinion. Yeah, bro. I like history, bro. I love history. It's my favorite subject, bro. Oh, shoot. Dang, hold on. A monitor went out for a little bit. There we go.
Empires are off to a great start. I wonder if they know that Europe just discovered their continent. The Habsburgs are marrying into so many royal families they might have to start marrying each other. Move over, Lithuania.
Whoa.
Here comes Moscow. Ivan wants to make Russia great again. Move over, Timurids. Maybe go invade India or something. Persia just made Persia Persian again. Let's make it the other kind of Islam. The one where we thought the first guy should have been the other guy. Hey, Christians, do you sin? Now you can buy your way out of hell. That's bullshit.
What?
This whole thing is bullshit. That's a scam. Fuck the church. Here's 95 Reasons Why, said Martin Luther in his new book, which might have accidentally started the Protestant Reformation.
Wow.
You know what would be magnificent, said Suleiman wearing an onion hat. What if the Ottoman Empire was really big, which it is now? What if Russia was big, said Ivan, trying not to be terrible. Portugal had a dream that they controlled the entire Indian Ocean, including the spice trade. And then that dream was real. And Spain realized that this is not India, but they pillaged it anyway. Damn, said England and France. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Then the Dutch revolt and all the hipsters moved to Amsterdam. Damn, said Amsterdam. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Question 1, can you get to India through North America? No, but at least there's beaver. Question 2, steal the spice trade. That's not a question, but the Dutch did it anyway. Guess where all the sugar's made? In Brazil. Stolen. In the Caribbean. And it's so goddamn profitable you might forget to not do slavery. The next thing on Russia's to-do list is to get bigger. Britain and France are having a friendly discussion about who should control the entire world, more specifically, Ohio. Then it escalates into a 7-year discussion, giving Prussia a chance to show Austria who's boss. But what about Britain and France? Did they figure out who's boss? Yes, they did. It's Britain. Guess who's broke? Also Britain. So they start taxing the hell out of America. Fuck you, says America, declaring their independence and fighting for it. And France helps them win. Now France is broke. And Britain will have to send their prisoners to a different continent. Wait, if France is broke, why do the king and queen still wear such fancy dresses? Let's overthrow the palace and cut all their heads off, said Robespierre, cutting everybody's head off.
You see, like guys, do you see how like the masculinity, like we can relate this back to masculinity. Men were always trying to conquer and take over new lands and discover and invent things. Do you see, and this is not to knock down women, do you see any women trying to do this? What, I have not seen a single woman leader yet. Where are they? Y'all said y'all want to be leaders. What where y'all at? Is y'all here discovering land? Y'all here creating kingdoms and dynasties and over here taking over land and just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's right to just take over people's land, especially if they already live there. But it just goes to show you, men were just in search of power. It was just the exchange of power. You know, this empire was here for 100 years. Okay, well then the Spanish Empire got them out. This empire, like, it's just an exchange of power. Every culture has been through things. My culture has been through things. European culture, people from Britain, people from Spanish people, you know, all over the world, bro. This is crazy, bro.
Off until someone eventually got mad and cut his head off. You could make a No, don't. Haiti is starting to like the idea of a revolution, especially the slaves, who free themselves by killing their masters. Why didn't we think of this before? Wait, who's in charge of France now? Said Napoleon, trying to take over Europe. Luckily, they banished him to an island. But he came back. Luckily, they banished him to another island. There goes Latin America, becoming independent in the Latin American Wars of Independence. Britain just figured out how to turn steam into power, so now they can make many different types of machines and factories with machines in them, so they can make a lot of products real fast. Then they invent some trains, and conquer India and maybe put some trains there. Hey, China, said Britain, buy stuff from us. Nah, dude, we already got everything, says China. So Britain tried to get them addicted to opium, which worked, actually. But then China made it illegal and dumped it all into the sea. So Britain threw a hissy fit and made them open up 5 cities and give them an island. Britain and Russia are playing a game where they try to stop each other from conquering Afghanistan. Also, the Sultan of Oman lives in Zanzibar now. That's just where he lives. India just had a revolution, and they would like to govern themselves now. Nope, said Britain, governing them even harder than before.
Wow,
technology is about to go crazy. The United States finally figured out whether slavery is good or bad. It's bad, they decided. And then they continued manifesting their destiny, which is to kill the rest of the natives and take their land and maybe kick out the Mexicans too.
Terrible.
I know, let's rape Africa, said Europe, scrambling
wow.
to see who could do it the fastest. They never got Ethiopia. Britain and France are still hungry. They never got Thailand. The United States ran out of destiny to manifest, so they're looking for more. Hawaii, Cuba. Wait, Spain controls Cuba. Well, blame something on them and go to war. What should we blame on Spain? Let's blame the Maine on Spain. So they blame the Maine on Spain. Now we're in business. To celebrate, they kick Panama out of Panama and make a canal, connecting the 2 oceans. Britain just found oil in the Middle East. It makes cars go. China is so tired of being bossed around that they delete their old government and make a new, stronger government, which is accidentally weaker and controlled by a guy from the previous government. Europe hasn't had a war since the last war, so they start World War I. Look at those guns. It's gonna be a great war. So great we won't need a second one. After it's over, they blame Germany. Russia went on strike and the workers overthrew the government. Now everyone's paycheck is the same. Communism in the Soviet Union. The Arabs revolt and Britain helps. Now the Ottoman Empire's gone, so we can give the Jewish people a place to live. Hopefully the Arabs won't mind. Let's cut the cake, said Sykes and Picot, carving up the remains of the not-so-Ottoman anymore empire. Except Turkey, Turkey.
This is insane, chat.
Turkey. And then the Saudis conquer Arabia. It just seemed like the right thing to do. Hello? Yes, it's the 1920s calling. Let's get in the car and drive to a party and listen to jazz on the radio and go to the movies. The economy's great and it'll probably be great forever. Just kidding. Germany's back featuring Hitler, the angry mustache model, and he's mad at the Jews for existing. Japan is finally conquering the East, and they're so excited they raped Nanking way too hard. They should probably just Hitler's out of control, so the international community tackles him and tries to explain why killing all the Jews is a bad idea, but he kills himself before they could explain it to him. That's World War II. Bonus round, Pacific Showdown. United States versus Japan. Fight. Finish him. Let's unite all the nations and have some world peace. Seems legit. Hi, I'm Gandhi, and if Britain doesn't get the hell out of India, I'm going to starve myself in public. Wow, that worked.
Wow.
Bonus, now there's Pakistan. Actually, 2 Pakistans. One of them could be Bangladesh later. The Jews and the Arabs finally figured out which one of them should live in the Holy Land. Me, they both said at the same time. Let's divide up the land so everyone's happy. Psych! They both get angrier. Look out, China. There's a new China in China. What's on the menu? Communism. No thanks, said the other China, escaping to an island. I wonder which one is the real China. There's the Korean War, Korea versus Korea. Nobody wins, then it's on pause forever. Let's meet the sponsors.
It's on pause. They actually do that though. Like they act like I watched a documentary about that, bro. Like they have like a border. Hold on, let's go back. They have like a border, and they're waiting for somebody to attack each other so they can just go at war, so they can have an excuse to go at war.
The real China. There's the Korean War, Korea versus Korea. Nobody wins, then it's on pause forever.
Like look. They really be doing this, bro. Like this is insane, bro. This is insane, bro. You love to see history, bro. It's important to know history because history does repeat itself. All right, so remember that, fellas.
Let's meet the sponsors. Oh, it's the 2 global superpowers. They're having a friendly debate over which economic system is good and which one is an evil virus of Satan. And they both have atom bombs. Fight! Wait, no, that would be the end of the world. Let's just keep it cool and spy on each other instead. And make sure we have enough atom bombs. I'll race you to space. Now let's make some more countries fight themselves. Europe is tired of pillaging other continents, and the continents they were pillaging are tired of being pillaged. So here's a new map with new countries. Now you can't tell who they're being pillaged by. The United States finally decided whether racism is good or bad. They decided it's bad, and the world agrees. South Africa might need another minute to think about it. Let's check the world population. Whoa. Okay. Technology's better too, that might keep happening. The Soviet Union decides to relax a little and accidentally falls apart. Europe makes a union, so now they can all use the same money, except Britain because they don't feel like it. Let's check the mail. Surprise, it's on the computer. Whoops, someone just attacked America. I bet they'll remember that. Phone call. Surprise, it's in your pocket. Want to learn everything? Surprise, it's on the computer. Now your phone's a computer, which is in your pocket. Whoops, the economy just crashed. Don't worry, the big banks won't fail because they're not supposed to. Surprise, flying robots. With bombs. Want to print a brain? Some people have no friends. Some people have no food. The globe is warming. And the ocean is full of plastic. Let's save the planet, said everybody, not knowing how. Let's invent a thing inventor, said the thing inventor after being invented by a thing inventor. That's pretty cool. By the way, where the hell are we?
That is literally insane, bro. No worries about Little Pump, bro.
Okay, want to learn everything money except Britain because they don't. Someone just, it's on the computer. Now your phone.
It just goes to show you, man, like, this world is just so, this is lit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. We lit right now, bro. We lit, bro. We lit. Bacon Brain, stop sending me notifications, bro. God. Bro, I love that. I love that, Will. Shout out to my brother, Will Tyler, bro. All right, bro. What's next, bro? What's next, bro? See if we got some Kevin Samuels, bro. I love the laugh to Kevin Samuels, bro. This is insane. Oh snap! Fresh and fit.
Children can come.
All right, my brother George. Hopefully you appreciated that history lesson that Will gave us, man. You know what I'm saying? Took us to school, bro. Have a good night, my brother. Appreciate your support.
No matter whatever I do, I can be 70 years old, and as long as I'm not shooting blanks, I can make babies. You can't.
The reason why I became a phlebotomy technician is because there's something called a paramedical insurance examiner.
Get the fuck off my phone, bitch. Go take blood, boy. Can't even, you ain't look a job where people quiet in the background.
From front to back.
That girl situation when he was ranking. That
okay,
girl.
You're not paying attention.
When he was what? Talk to him.
Have you watched one of my videos? Have you watched a full video of mine from front to back? One of my live streams.
I just saw one video. Was it the whole? I think it was a whole video of some girl when you were. He was ranking her. He asked her what her asked her what she ranked herself.
I have a full 3-hour show that I do, and you watched a 7-minute clip. I challenge you and your friend to go back to my channel and watch the full 30 minutes. Oh, now see, I'm not going to do this. See, and this is the problem. But you haven't even responded to what I said. You haven't even watched the full video of where the excerpt was coming from, but your friend has the nerve to make a judgment that women have no problem judging men on partial information.
Stop
But when a man,
women, please.
That's the thing. They always take a clip out of context. So they'll take a small clip of what you said and they will take that out of context instead of playing the whole clip. And that happens all the time. That's how people get canceled nowadays. Cancel culture.
and you women are acting just like so many women who get upset. You have little to no information. You're not willing to do the work.
To ask you certain questions, and what you're responding to, I'm responding back to it. So you're referring to past videos, but I'm referring to things that you're telling me now.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't even let other people talk. You're asking me how old I am. You're generalizing women.
No, we haven't had sex.
Okay. Why?
Why? Because I'm stingy. I'm stingy with the puss.
Excuse me?
I'm stingy with it. I do not give it up easily.
Were you married to your daughter's your baby mama, though, right?
I've never been married, no, but I just
okay,
don't.
so
I know.
Hold on. Let's talk about this though. See, I find it funny that women like yourself, baby mamas, all of a sudden want to get stingy with the puss after you done gave your womb up before a ring, but then you want the high value men to put a ring on it before he gets it?
Who am I supposed to give it away?
You goddamn right, you already did.
You already did though. Exactly.
See, that's what I mean. Man, you're a used vehicle wanting brand new 2021 prices.
Ooh.
You can laugh all you want to, man, but you just said 6 months. You're not even exclusive. You're talking about he's marriage-minded. What do you think he's inserting his penis? In his hand?
No, that's the thing. He could be inserting it somewhere else.
Exactly, because here's the thing. Men with options don't play these games.
Okay.
Hello.
All right. You were saying, do I want to hear about your original plan?
Right.
Okay. No, and I will tell you why. You're not doing it. You're doing what you have to do to survive and live. Okay?
Okay.
So your original plan, it doesn't matter.
It does if it can change my situation.
Okay. Go ahead, since you know better than I do.
No, nobody ever said that. Okay, but anyway.
Go ahead, dude.
The reason why I became a phlebotomy technician is because there's something called a paramedical insurance exam.
Bro, we already seen this part. Bro, stop playing the same clips, bro. You're not
30-year-old women. Because you Kevin. Well, Kevin, Mr. Samuel, it seems I have a question. Do you date 30-year-old women? Because you mentioned on the last show.
And that is a question. Why?
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing it, why would you say you're 50?
Because first off, okay, you want to answer that question? It's a double standard.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you can stay at home while I got to go work.
Ooh.
If I was at home and you worked, people would look at me a certain way. This is a double standard that's been with us since time immemorial. Children can come out of whatever I do. I can be 70 years old, and as long as I'm not shooting blanks, I can make babies.
Oh, we seen that one.
Mm-hmm. Gonna check.
Look at this guy. Oh man, this is a funny one.
I don't care what you look like. But before a woman's gonna sign off and become your missus, they're gonna check their pockets.
Mm-hmm.
So if you honestly think, okay, here's the thing, and I don't know your first name, so what is it?
Walter.
Walter. If you were to wake up tomorrow and be broke, how long do you think your wife would stay?
Until I die.
Hey yo, hey, laughing emojis in the chat, bro. There's no way, bro. There's no way he said. There's no way he said till he died. Listen, you must not have experienced female nature, bro. Listen, you go broke. Listen, your days are numbered with your girl. Okay, your girl, your wife. The days are numbered. You better get a job quick, cause she's not gonna stay around forever. I don't know what type of world you're living in, what type of reality, or I don't know, dystopia, but that is not true. Sorry, sir. That is not the truth. Mr. I don't know, what is his name? It looks like his name is Philip or some shit. Like look at his face. Like, look at him, bro. Like, come on, bro. Really?
Okay. Hope that never happens to you. Hope you never. But that would be the first woman to hit. Well, I wouldn't say the first woman. But is your wife asleep or is she talking to you?
No, she just walked up. I woke her.
I'm not going to inject any difficulty into your marriage, Walter. But I got gray in my beard and gray on my head, and what you saying does not comport with anything I've ever experienced in my living life.
You're a very good communicator.
I know. Thank you very much. And that's why I said money is more than nice. It is required if you expect to have a woman, especially a woman of quality. Thanks.
You still haven't defined quality. Everyone's.
All right. See.
Bye, Walter.
Go back and forth with this again. See, this is
bye, Walter.
Young men, this is a man who's sitting up in the house with a wife. Ain't gonna sit there and tell you money's nice, but you know, if his dude is honestly trying to say, Miss Walter, your husband just said if he lost all his money, you'd be living right on the corner with it. Yes, ma'am. You in your older age, because I'm assuming y'all roughly the same age. This man has basically said if he lost it all, you'd be happy to be living in that box with him until he died.
Hell no. Nah, man. But listen, guys, I think I might have to get up out of here, bro. I might have to get up, man. It's what? Dang, it's almost been almost a 3-hour stream, bro. We lit, bro. Wait, no way. Hold on. We might have to watch this. Hold on. Model claims men are these days on Instagram Live. This is insane, chat. So basically, a poor white dude would still have it better than a equally poor black dude. I guess so. I guess so. According to Walter.
Hello.
Dang, she need to get her cell phone service up.
Something right now.
I'm actually going over this hill, but I'm coming down right now.
How old are you?
I'm 26. From
All right.
Hollywood, born in Hollywood and raised in North Hollywood.
Okay, what are we talking about?
I mean, I saw your post earlier about, you know, like what do women have to like respect for men, and let's talk about that.
When did you see this post? Today?
I saw, yeah, it was somewhere along the lines of that.
No, I asked about if you're not a productive or competitive, thus successful man, why should a woman care about what you think?
Right. Let's talk about that.
Do you have a man?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
I haven't been in a normal functional relationship since 2017.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, it's nothing wrong with me.
Of course there is.
There's always nothing wrong. It's never them, bro. It's never their fault. They're perfect. Apparently, she's the most perfect person. She has no flaws. She's not toxic. She's not controlling. She's not manipulative. She doesn't gaslight men or stuff like that. No, it's never her fault. Ever. Well, listen, guys, man. I think that's it. I've had enough for tonight. I want to appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody that came through. Can I get W's in the chat for a W stream, man? I'm completely out of energy, and I don't want to sit here and act like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I want to give you guys the best energy I possibly can, man. Holy cow, my screen is glitching. So yeah, let me get W's in the chat, man. Appreciate everybody. This vid is lit. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. If y'all wanna watch it on Kevin Samuels' channel. Oh, Kevin Samuels just hit 1 mil. This is insane, chat. This is insane. Get W's in the chat for Kevin Samuels, bro. Oh, and also, guys, you guys can also join the channel to become a channel member and stuff like that. If you guys want to, it's $2.99 a month. You get emotes as a perk. You'll also get early access to videos. You'll also be known. You also will know when I'm going live and stuff like that, man. So I appreciate everybody, man. Thank you, everybody that came through. know what I'm saying? It's been your boy Just Chris. Make sure you guys stay masculine and make sure you always think for yourself. All right. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to Will Tyler, all my mods, Rhombus. Shout out to George. You know what I'm saying? My brother Captain Ultra. Shout out to everybody, bro. Shout out to the game, bro. I'm out, bro. Peace.